It is a beautiful month so far. As on this platform, Koikimedia, the only one thing we do here is to educate, create awareness, and bring as many people in to the discussion table. So please, as you are coming in, let us all share the program and also do bring in others to join as well. Very, very important. So we are getting ready. We are preparing, and we hope everyone will bring others in as well. So my name is OLAYOMI KOIKI. Once again, happy new month to every one of us. It's the month of April, and I pray that the month will be a beautiful one, and the month will bring joy, happiness into our homes. And I pray that may Nigeria never, never happen to you, your family, and my family. And I pray that many of us will eventually be free from the bondage and the shackles of one Nigeria. So that is my prayer. I pray that Nigeria will disintegrate very fast. I pray that Nigeria will break up this year. I pray that all the indigenous people within Nigeria will eventually ask for their rights, and everybody will be free from the bondage of Lugard country. Baba Olawo says, and I quote, Nigeria is not a nation. It is a mere geographical location. They are not Nigerians in the same sense as they are English, Welsh, and French. Very good that most of us now live with the English people. So we know the difference between an English person and also someone that is Welsh. If I have not lived in this country, I will not know the difference. So what Baba Olawo said there is true, because the English do not agree with the Scottish people. They are more or less like enemies of each other. So while we are forcing ourselves to live in Nigeria, we can see that the Fulanese have taught everybody a great lesson, that the Yorubas are not the same with the Igbos. The Yoruba hate the Igbos so much that they will kill any Igbo. The Igbos hate Yoruba so much that they will create all kind of fake drugs to kill Yoruba people. The Hausa will kill you, just like the Ijaw people will kill you. So we don't like each other. If there's a room for us, we will kill each other. But what we can do, rather than killing each other, because I don't like anybody to be killed, is for us to have our own independent Yoruba country, Hausa country, Ijaw country, Biafra country. And all these will leave tension of who is going to kill each other. We can have cordial relationship with each other. The program is not yet started. We are still warming up while we're getting all the platforms in. And I believe, apart from one of my pages that is not going live, not too sure why, I'll probably just let that be. If you are a Yoruba man and you are still looking for me on the social media, it shows that you are not one of us. I'm not going to warn you where to watch me and stream Lori many multiple channels. So please, as you're coming in, do share the program and bring others to do so. Let me first appreciate my family. My wife was just telling me that she life they just had their dinner. The children will be going to bed in 5 minutes. I said, well, I don't want your voice to go into my broadcast. That's exactly what I told my wife. She's a very hardworking woman, supportive, and I pray that we would all witness this together. The fear of any woman in life is not to lose the husband. So the cause of my fighting for Yoruba nation, I know I'm one of the biggest targets. Nobody needs to tell me that. So I pray that my wives will not be widows. We would all witness the Yoruba nation together. We would all live in this beautiful country called Yoruba country together. Uh, my wives are very strong in heart, in mind, in spirit. They know that what I am doing, it's not an easy job. No job is easy in life, but when you are fighting for people that are stupid, bomb bastard, olori buruku Yoruba people, I don't worry about others because we are not family. But the Yoruba people that do not believe in what we are fighting for, they are called the olori buruku omoale. Most of them, Fulani lodo yawon. So that means that their blood has been mixed. These are the ones that would attack Igbowo, myself, and many of you. I have seen their comments most of the time. Their comment doesn't baffle me. But let me warn every one of you. There's no amount of bẹ́ṣe lè ṣàdúrà pé ikú kan máa pa mí, ikú kan lè pa wá nísìn. Ikú kan nípa Bàbá Kítóyè, ikú kan nípa George Akínọlá, ikú kan nípa Ìyá Jagun. Gbogbo àwa tá jọ ń ṣe Yorùbá nation, even if we're just 1,000, Nigeria will be destroyed. And there's no doubt about it. The way the United Kingdom destroyed the indigenous people, we will destroy Nigeria as well. How we're going to destroy it is using our media like this. Can I have the second remote? Where's the second remote? Thank you. So we will destroy it. We will destroy Nigeria using every opportunity of our media. So Yolori Bruko Mali. Let me shout out to my brother there. I don't want to touch this because I don't want my screen to switch around. Moki brother, I mean, I seen TV. Ekushe takun takun. I will be on the ground very soon as well. Inshallah. In Jesus' name. And toba ni money de, ni money de ba. If you like, set all your traps. As long as I am honest and doing this dedicated, not because of the monetary, not because I want you to know me. I give a fuck if you know me or not. As long as those that knows me, that is more than enough. Let me appreciate my strong mom. Not all parents will want their children to do what I'm doing. She's a very strong woman in spirit, and I pray that she would not have to bury me in the course of this Yoruba nation. We will live in Yoruba land together, and she will live a very long life before she will eventually die. But she's not going to die now. So if you're one of those, don't pray pé a máa mú Koiki, a máa mú Ìgbòho, a máa mú ICTV, Happy Birthday to Pavilion TV, a máa mú àwọn tó wà nínú world media, a máa mú Mass B. Let me say this. The whole structure of the Nigerian military is not up to the population of the Yoruba people. So they cannot destroy us. Rather, we can destroy them. But how we're going to destroy them is using the media, the power of the media, to destroy Nigeria, which is what we are doing right now. We will use the power of the social media to destroy the image of Nigeria outside. And we will do it perfectly well because Nigeria have destroyed lives. So once again, let me say shout out to my children. They understand the task and the job that their father is doing. Not all fathers can do it because they don't have the capacity and the energy to push these. In 4 years, my children now understand that when I go live, I am not talking to one person. I am talking to many, many people. And I know some of you think that you will destroy us spiritually, physically, and financially, but you will not be able to do so. Because Ọlọ́run tó ń tì wá lẹ́yìn kò tí ì padà lẹ́yìn wa. So I love my children so much, and I know that I will take them home very soon. 2025 is a good year. From the all part of indicator, this year is a year that we will take the risk. We will take all the risk, and nobody will die in the course of it. And whoever dies during the course of it will be remembered. If I say that people are not going to die, many people have died in the course of trying to be one Nigeria. It's a shithole country, and I pray that you do not get caught up in the debt of one Nigeria. Fẹ́yìn ọmọ Yorùbá olórí burúkú lẹ́ẹ̀kan sẹ́yìn olórí burúkú ọmọ Yorùbá olórí burúkú ọmọ Yorùbá tẹ́ ń tako Yorùbá nation ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú táyé yín ti bàjẹ́ tó jẹ́ pé oúnjẹ gan ẹ̀ lè rí jẹ eyín yín smelly smelly body yín smelly smelly ayé yín ti bàjẹ́ ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá tẹ́ ń tako ayé yín ti bàjẹ́ pátápátá ayé yín la fẹ́ jẹ́ kó bẹ́tà so that kí wọn náà lè máa fresh. You can see why I've put on a sleeveless. It shows that our weather is getting better. I don't have to put on my heater. It's quite expensive. I want you to look fresh like me without coming to London, without going to America, Canada, or any countries. You can live in Yoruba land. O lè gbé nílẹ̀ Yorùbá kí ayé ẹ̀ dẹ̀ better. But ayé ò ní ever, ever, ever better nínú Nàìjíríà. Èmi ni mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ayé bàbá ẹ̀ kò better nínú Nàìjíríà. Ayé ìyá tó bí ẹ̀ kò better nínú Nàìjíríà. Ayé tiẹ̀ náà ò ní better nínú Nàìjíríà fi tó bá support Yoruba nation. Lórí burúkú ọmọ àlè. Bomb bastard. You think that Igboho is looking for fame. You think Igboho is like some of you bastard Yoruba people and you lòṣì. Tẹ́ ń sọ pé kò kàwé, kò gbọ́ English. Ẹ̀rí English tẹ́ fi gbọ́, tẹ́ ti fi jalè, tẹ́ ti fi báyé ara yín jẹ́ nínú Nàìjíríà. Ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú. Ẹ̀rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fi English bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fi jalè. Common basic things of life they can't provide for you. Ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú ọmọ àlè Yorùbá. Àwọn ọmọ gidi Yorùbá mo bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ o. I'm talking to àwọn olórí burúkú ọmọ Yorùbá. It is second, happy new month. I've not started the program, I'm just warming up. Ẹ̀yin olòṣì. Ẹ̀yin táyé yín ti rún jẹ́gẹ́jẹ́gẹ́. You don't even know the basic things of life. Ẹ mọ̀ bí life ṣe rí, báwo lẹ ṣe fẹ́ mọ̀? Bàbá Akíntóyè wá ń wo, ó wá ń ṣàánú yín. Bàbá Akíntóyè wá ṣàánú gbogbo wa, torí Bàbá Akíntóyè ló kó gbogbo wa jọ. Pé ká ṣàánú àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá. Kíkú má pa yín mọ́. I saw a man, I'm sure some of you have seen the video, I don't have to play it. He was crying. People die in UK through childbirth, but the chances are very, very slim, extremely slim. Not like the fake country. Share the program and go and call your family and your friends. And you're Lori Buruku. Oh, Koiki, why are you showing Sheyi Tinubu's house? You don't like good things. You are, I know you're probably an Igbo. You are probably, and you're Lushi. And you tell more the value of lives. Ẹ̀yin táyé yín ti bàjẹ́ tí bàbá Akíntóyè ní kí ayé yín lè tẹ̀ dá díẹ̀ kíkú tó pa ẹ́ because ikú máa padà pa ẹ́ náà ní Nàìjíríà ni. Sometimes people say and say, look, bí a kí Fúlàní tẹ̀ pa púpọ̀ nu yín náà ká tó dá sọ́dọ̀ tó wà. Mo ní no. Ìgbòho sọ pé no. I just spoke to Ìgbòho some few hours ago. You don't need to know what I told him. It's a private conversation, okay? Olórí burúkú ọmọ àlè. Bomb bastard. Baba Kitoye, Bernie, nobody can stop Yoruba nation. Not even Tinubu or Bida. Tinubu cannot stop Yoruba nation. Tinubu has his own life. Gbogbo life tó kù lára ẹ̀ nísìn. Ó ti lọ sí France nísìn, ó ti lọ recharge. He has gone there for medical treatment. Àwọn olòṣì, àwọn olórí burúkú politician, they can't, basic hospital they can't fix to treat themselves. They have to run to France. Buhari was running to London. So Tinubu cannot stop Yoruba nation. So let's leave Tinubu on the side. Let me again appreciate my family to start with. Because without a family that can tell you, my wife always asks, are you not doing a program today? It shows that the interest of Yoruba people is with my wife, because I will include myself. My younger brother just sent me a message. Kí n send owó sóhun kó fi ra a bag of rice. Ní ṣoríire gbogbo yín pátá. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nílé tẹ́ ń sọ pé a ká má gba Yorùbá nation. Ikú máa pa gbogbo yín ni. Not that my younger brother doesn't have a good job, but ta ló fẹ́ nínú inflation tó wà ní Nigeria. Who is going to buy anything right now when people are starving? Today, ọ̀rọ̀ ìní ni mò ń sọ. My brother, I have a lot of younger brother. I have a lot of senior brother telling me to kí n jọ̀ọ́ kí n bá wọn send owó kó n ra a bag of rice. I can send him the money. But how many of you can have the same family that can buy you a bag of rice? So when we talk about Yoruba nation and you are one of those rejecting it, or you are rejecting Biafra, you are rejecting Ijaw people, Hausa people are coming up. There's difference between Hausa and Fulani, two different people. So I pray that Hausa will fight back and kill as many of the Fulani that have been killing them, because we are going to kill them anyway. Because they've been killing us for a very long time, and they will be killed. But the time that they will be killed, we will know. Because they've killed us. St. Francis Catholic, over 100 Yoruba people and some others were killed. K-I-L-L-E-D. Love you. Let me hug my children. They're going to bed. I'm Oloriri. Have a sweet dream, okay? I love you. Tickle, tickle. Let me tickle you. I told you I'm gonna give you a tickle. Do you like my tickle? Do you like my tickle? Do you like my tickle? No. Did you say no? What did you say? Did you like my tickle? Yeah. I love you. All right. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. Good night. Good night. Bye bye. That's my baby. Mo kí èèyàn gidi ẹ bá mi pọ́ lé share button torí Ọlọ́run tí yóò ní bàjẹ́. Fulanis think that they own us. They think we are scared of them. They always think that we are scared of them. United Nations is even waiting that why have we not been killing them? People are killing you, you are complaining. Kill them now. But the time to kill them, okay? Good night. We'll be there very soon. Before we move into the full broadcast, let me again appreciate King Baba Kitoye for the dedication, the work he has put in to try to deliver us from this crazy country called Nigeria. I saw a video yesterday. The husband was sitting next to the wife. How many of you saw the video? You made a little video here. Was that emotion? I only just pray that this man physically will be good. Somebody say, I saw it. Okay. The wife name was called continuously, trying to plead with the wife not to die, begging the wife to look at the beauty of this world. But they forgot that there's no country called Nigeria. You know why they were rejected at the hospital? because of a fucking 500,000 naira. I use the word fucking 500,000 naira. 500,000 naira is just about any pounds. And Yaya Bello stole 80 billion. And nobody is going to look for Yaya Bello and will kill him and take him out. And take the money and put it back in all the hospitals across Nigeria. But they will come and be telling us, people like us that are fighting for their lives, so that your life will not be taken out by Nigeria. They'll say, shut up, come back home, come and let us fight together. You know, go better for your papa. Who is coming back home to fight with you? Oloshi. I will leave UK in my comfort zone and come and fight for you. You know, go better for whoever born you. Whoever born you, go better for them. On this show, really. This man's wife died because they don't have money for hospital. Now I remember, as my children were giving birth every now and then, through my wife anyway. My wife and myself don't have to worry that there is money for us to pay at the hospital. It's not free, it's still used from the tax system. Lagos State is generating one of the biggest tax. Tinubu said, let us restructure the tax. Somebody just said 500,000. No, I made what it is in pounds. Am I confused me? I'm not really looking at the comment because I'll get distracted and I want to get the message to start with. I've not played the anthem. Myself and my wife don't have to worry that when I don't do jiggy jiggy for night, you know that jiggy jiggy, that thing with the sweet. Yeah, for man and woman, I don't know about man and man. You know, man and woman, you got to do that thing, you got to sweet your body. One day, wife go just say, I don't see my period. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Thank you, Jesus. What God cannot do does not exist. Elédùmarè a dúpẹ́, ọmọ tuntun wọlé dé, ayọ̀ abara tíntín. For Nigeria, your wife tell you say she don't get belle, your mood go change. Everything go to do you. Your mood go change. 250 pounds will give you $500,000. Please retweet and share the program and go and bring all these bastard Nigerians that they cannot take their wife to the hospital. That man lost the wife because of 500,000 naira. He could have come on the social media as usual and just say, look, make una help me, oh, my wife, we don't get money. People, I am not talking about Nigerians, I'm talking about the indigenous people, whether they are Igbos, Yorubas, Hausas, Ijaws, they will contribute and money will be raised, and it will raise maybe about 3 million. And they can take the wife to a nice hospital and the wife will still be alive. But the wife died because of 500,000. This is what Babakito is telling all these bastard Yoruba people, because that man is a Yoruba man. I don't know what he supports, whether he's still supporting Olori Buruku Tinubu, because Tinubu is running to France now to go and get treatment. While Olori Buruku Yoruba people, they can't go to general hospital. Look at them, they're watching me now. I am not talking about the ones that understand that Nigeria needs to go. Don't mix them together. Don't mix my true Yoruba people that wants to go. I am talking to the Olori Buruku Yorubas, where their father Tinubu has run to France now, another Olori Buruku Yoruba man. And Sheyi Tinubu house, somebody said to me, shut up. Somebody was even telling me, oh, we know where you live as well. If you know where I live, come. You think say we dey fear now for UK? Ní sóríire gbogbo yín láyé kọ̀ọ̀kan, ogun máa pa yín ni. Mo lẹ́yìn torí yín a máa rúbọ lójoojúmọ́. Màá tún pe babaláwo mi pé ẹ ń sùn ni. Ẹ bá mi máa rúbọ fún bàbá tó bí mi pé tó bá sùn pẹ́rẹ́. Ní sóríire, àwọn lẹ fẹ́ máa dẹ́rùbà. Èmi lẹ máa dẹ́rùbà. Ní dẹ́rùbà èmi láyé. Èmi ni máa dẹ́rùbà yín. Èmi gangan ní ẹ̀rù tẹ gbọ́dọ̀ máa bẹ̀rù lójoojúmọ́ tí bá ti wá sórí social media. Sheyi Tinubu's house is in St. John's Wood, the Yolori Buruku. Some of you does not even know that it is the stolen wealth that the father gave him to buy the house. One of Tinubu's daughter is in the prison. I think it's one of the mental prison. Drug you drug it by yeje. I'm told that one of the daughter is in the prison here in the UK. While the other ones in America, they bought big houses. Olori Buruku Yoruba people that doesn't know that the money that Tinubu should have been used to fix Lagos to get a good hospital, he has given it to all the children. Social media. Whether I am live, you'll be looking for me. If I am not live, you'll be saying, where is that young man? You will always come to my page. You would have BP on my page. Not the Yoruba people, because the Yoruba people knows the message I'm passing. So then you tell what's on the page me, That's why I like that block button. After the comment to Lori Brukuiton, my blocking. You continue to open new Facebook page and I'll continue to block it. It no go better for every one of you. Nigeria will be destroyed by the media of Yoruba people from outside and within. This year, 2025, ẹ lọ múra sílẹ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá, ẹ lọ ṣògùn gidi. Ọdún táwa yìí, ó máa lẹ́tìkẹ́. This 2025, Nigeria go see when from Ijaw people, from Biafra people, from Hausa people, everywhere go hot like fire. There will be anarchy, there will be crisis, unless there is a dialogue for peace. I like America. America know the joke. You see the video I posted. The American defense says the military motto is, if you don't want peace, go and prepare for war. If Nigeria does not want war, let them prepare for the peace of the division of Nigeria. If not, Nigeria will be destroyed from top to bottom. Nobody will be able to stop it. Because you have suppressed the people. You see all those young boys where they rant. You see all those ones that are ranting right now. They are ranting every day. They are ranting one day will turn to violence. All your politicians, they will run for 40. You see all this ranting that they rant, it will be converted back to a full force of fire to fire. Because you have hold the bondage and the lives of millions of people. Nigeria have destroyed the lives of many people. One of them was the woman that died. Go and find the video. Don't tell me to give it to you. Go on social media and find it. The man was crying. I was there just watching the video. I was watching it. Did I have any feelings? Because the bastard Nigerians don't have feelings for their lives. They are still waiting for Pastor Adeboye to come and tell them about their life. Baba Adeboye that will enjoy till he die. They are waiting for Kumoyi, Pastor Bakari. They are waiting for them. They are waiting for their imams. They are waiting for all these their fuckeries to come and tell them that one day Nigeria will be better. It no go better for anybody who say Nigeria go better. Any show really. Whether they live in Europe, whether they live in America, whether they live in Asia, anybody that pray for Nigeria, it no go better for every one of you. Any show really. My name is OLAYOMI KOIKI. You never hear me before. It no go better for you. You don't hear me now. Any show really. Moki Yatobi Milan Konsi. Thank you so much for the love you have shown to me and every one of you. Remember, we are still needing your donation. That is the most important thing. Money is needed. So this month, from today, we're going to raise money, £1, £2, £3, 1,000 pounds. We need a lot of money to work so that we can be able to do much, because we are moving into a bigger picture. So, hey, I just saw my mom. When I see my mom anytime, I'm always excited. I'm always happy. My energy becomes triple. My mom, let me remind you, some of you bastard, you think that we are a family that are poor. No, if I come on social media and beg, I just love to beg. In 1983, some of you, your papa and your mama never do jiggy to born you, especially those of you that just born from 2000. 1983, my mom made a journey to Hungary. That was not a destination. We have been a family that sacrificed. we sacrifice for others. Because my mom has been traveling to Austria. So when they were making the trip to Austria, don't worry, it's the washing machine playing at the back. She decided to give a seat, just like what I am doing today. You think it is in the blood. You know, when you talk about something is in the blood. My mom gave a seat to another friend of ours that has never traveled before in 1983 on their way to Austria. My mom took another flight from one, and you know when it's a stopover flight, it's not like today where there's much plane traveling to different countries. In 1983, there were less people traveling, and there was limited interconnection flight. So she ended up finding herself in Hungary in 1983. Nígbà tó dé Hungary, now she needs to connect back to Austria. She told them that she's going to Austria. They say, from Hungary, there's nobody they go like that. You have to stay 3 days. Mom said, My mom said, I can't stay 3 days. We are working with time. That is why I say Yoruba nation, we are working with time. 2025, ẹ lọ múra sílẹ̀ dáadáa, so that we can push and take the risk and leave Nigeria. So that we can't, somebody say, hey, God, it is not yet God time. It not go better for you. Stop calling God, because God is not as stupid as many of your fake pastors. It won't happen this time. It would happen when? Oloshi. My mom now started working out. How do I get to? You must find a solution to every problem. We are not finding a solution to the Nigerian problem. We are finding a solution to the Yoruba people's problem. Can you cover this thing? Because it's only reduce noise. Use it to cover it. Okay. I am not looking for problem to solve Nigerian problem. Showore is the one looking for Nigeria to be solved. Me, I'm not looking for me and Babakitoye, Igbowo, George Akinola, Yoruba Nation, Yoruba World Media, Emola. We are not looking for the bastard problem to solve Nigerian problem. That has been going on for the last 60 years. We are here to solve the problem of the Yoruba people to live a better life and a better world. It will cost us every goddamn thing. It will cost some lives. There's no doubt about it in my mind. People will die for us to get to Yoruba nation. Put it at the back of your mind. But Nigeria will be destroyed. Nobody can stop it. I can assure you that. If Nigeria fails to allow the indigenous people to go, Nigeria will be destroyed from every part, and Yoruba people, Igbo people, Hausa people, Ijaw people will still leave that shit old country that the worst thing that they can hold on to. It is important that we get the message to them. So let me warn those of you that are saying that it's not going to happen. It will happen in your lifetime. You better be prepared for what is about to play out. My wife is just telling me that my children are already sleeping. I should just calm it down. Let me go back to my mom. Some of you say, we are not going to spend money anymore. We have been spending money. We didn't get no result. We have spent money. We don't know what they've done with the money. In 1983, my mom found herself in Hungary. She's still going to Austria. Look at the distance. How will she get to Austria? She needs to either go on a plane, on a train, or by road. My mom says, can I get a train ticket? My mom remembered how much she paid for the train ticket. She paid $70. Calculate $70 in 1983. She was not going to go on the train because the train was not going to go at the time that she wanted it. Back then, it's not like now where connection is better. More route has been opened. They told her that a train service is not going to happen in another couple of days. All about plane. Only plane is now available. It will take a couple of days. My mom said, but there must be a solution. That is what Babakito is looking for. Solution. The man wants peace. He doesn't want wahala. He doesn't want trouble. He doesn't want crisis. He has warned every Yoruba people that nobody will destroy anything until we get to Yoruba nation. Because he's a man of peace. He doesn't like wahala. Igbowo doesn't like wahala. He told Yaya Bello, I have the video, that we don't want problem. Tell your people, your Fulani people, where they kill us. Why are they killing us? My mom now asked the question, can we drive to Austria? Look at the distance. That distance from Hungary to Austria, if you go and look at it, is thousands, hundreds, not thousands, hundreds of kilometers. Calculate it yourself. Every one of you are smart people. You're watching me right now. Ask yourself, distance. I can check on Google. I haven't got the time. You can go and check yourself. What is the distance between Hungary to Austria? I am talking about 1983 now. They told my mom that, yes, you can go by road. My mom said, then let's go. My mom was pointed to where she can get the vehicle. When my mom told, you see the honesty that those kind of people that they have, not like our own. Not that we don't have it, but Nigeria have destroyed your psyche. Mom see me the driver say, look, I'm going to Austria. The man look at my mom. Are you sure you are going? My mom said, yes, I'm going to Austria. The driver was very honest. He said, no. You see this my car, eh? If the bash am like this, it not go take you go anywhere. But let me go and find you another vehicle that can take you to Austria. 1983. My mom was having this discussion with me on my way back to London. I'm going to still do a good interview with her about history of our travelings, so that some of you can learn. You think that people have been taking risk. People have been taking risk as far back as then to survive. But they didn't know that Nigeria was the reason why they were not surviving enough. The man said, no, this car cannot go to Austria, but I'll get you one that will go to Austria. The man now went to bring another driver, a Mercedes Benz, or whatever it is, Mercedes. And that Mercedes, and you know Mercedes now, German vehicle. That was what my dad drove till he died. He never drove any other car, Mercedes. So the driver said to my mom, yes, I'll take you. And you know now meter reading. If you have been abroad before, you know what is meter reading. You can't do that in Nigeria because everything is fraud in Nigeria. Yes, my mom said it's Mercedes 500, brand new. She's just telling me now, Mercedes 500. Let me write it here so that next time I won't have to be disturbing this woman. Mercedes 500, brand new. The man put on the meter, baka, and the journey starts. After this, I will start the anthem and we go into the program. Boom, they started driving. And you know when it is a road journey from that part of the world, you go to come across border post. Yes, Messi Oloye, border post. Yoruba people call it Messi Oloye. That was the car that my dad loved to drive till he died. And my dad died long time ago, okay? But we give thanks. They were going from one border post. My mom says they went through more than 20 border posts. Sometimes they will just come close to the vehicle, check her. Most of the time, the driver just take my mom's passport and present it. When they were going, at some point, you know, my mom was like, the driver said, no, don't worry, we never reached there. Most of you cannot travel from your village anymore. Nnamdi Kanu told you. Igboho told you. Simon Ekpa told you. Koikimedia told you. Fulani they don't shuku everybody now. They don't shuku everybody. Shuku everybody everywhere. Fulani the shuku us. But it's not only about Fulani we're talking here. We are talking about our identity that is stolen. I see people are excited. Hey, Tinubu has changed NNPC. Tinubu, another druggie, another criminal. You think he's doing it for your purpose. Tinubu is doing it for his own purpose, just like Buhari did it as well. It is called do me, I do you. So Tinubu still as much of the crude oil. Buhari was also the NNPC president. So Sheyi Tinubu, take more money, okay, and buy more house in London. And me, I'll be showing their Nigerian stupidity, and their Nigerians at home will die because of medical. Eventually, as they were approaching Austria, my mom now started saying vast amount of land, ile, left and right. And my mom was asking the driver, what are they doing all this side? And the driver said, no, this is rice plantation. 1983. There was rice plantation as they were entering into Austria. When they got to the hotel, bam, you know the bill that they charged my mom. If some of you today cannot take risk, and you're expecting people like my mom that have dedicated her life, which is giving you me, and you are still telling me to come back home, let's fight it no go better for you. Because it don't better for my mom. My mom left Nigeria 1992. I left in 1998. It don't better for us. Now you know go better for. It doesn't matter whether you pray by Pastor Adeboye, but I watch Pastor Jerry. It no go better for you. Forget that, okay? It don't go better for you. My mom paid $650. You know, if she was a selfish bastard like most of you today, that doesn't want to take risk, she will wait until there's a plane that can take her from Hungary, but she would also lose out the bigger deal of the business trip that they were going for. So what am I trying to emphasize there is that at some point in our life, we will take risk. That risk is what we are doing right now, and Yoruba Nation would happen in our lifetime. Whoever from any corner of the world, and I love showing you this when I'm talking about the world, whoever, whether na Hindu, whether na talismano, Christiano, Muslimo, Babalawo, that says that Yoruba people no go, the person must die before Yoruba Nation comes up this year. The person must die. Whoever it is around the globe that wants to hold the destiny of the Yoruba people from not becoming a country, having their own economy, having their own passport, their own money, that person must die as well, because there's no point living with the living people. Good evening, happy new month, and welcome to the show called Koikimedia. Let's start with this. Okay, we're going for a few seconds. I just want to bring the screen back on quickly. Apparently, I did not take off the anthem. So just a few seconds. I think it should be all right. Yes. So happy new month, and it's good to see you all. I hope you are all excited to see me as well. The 4th month in April, the month of happiness, the month of glorious things to happen for the Yoruba people, the month that anyone that has been part of the Yoruba nation will know that every 4th of April is also, every 4th of the month in the year is also a great one. Why? Because every month has its own uniqueness. We have just completed the Ramadan. The Lent is almost coming to an end. Mo kí gbogbo èèyàn wa káàkiri gbogbo àgbáyé pé ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ìkànnì wa tí à ń pè ní Koikimedia, bringing the world closer to your doorstep. Please retweet, share, and bring others in. Thumbs up, and also remember that it is one nation, and that is Yoruba country. Let us first start from here. Many people wọ́n béèrè pé kí ló ń pè ní Yoruba nation? Àwọn ọmọ tó ń pè Yoruba nation. The Yoruba people wants to do exactly what the British Koni people they did. And when I mean the British, we're not talking about their citizens. We are talking about the system that thinks that they will be smarter for themselves, but wants to deceive Nigerians. Say, no, come and study in UK. No, come and live in UK. I was speaking to Gbedu today. I said to Gbedu, I said, I saw you at the Home Office fighting for Yoruba people or Nigerians that got caught up by paying £15,000, £10,000, and they eventually didn't get COS. And some of them that got COS, they are all over UK now. I'm sorry. Oh, people collected big money from them. Imagine UK is saying that we have a scheme to allow people to come and work in our care home. And then people took advantage of that. People that are desperate paid a lot of money. So when I was having this conversation with Gbedu, apparently he called me for something else about Edo State and that Olori Buruku governor in Edo State. They're all Olori Buruku anyway, so bomb bastard that went to Kano to be begging, they're the stooge Fulani people. We'll come back to that. So anyway, imagine the UK left European Union. They are the one that set it up together. UK, the most conic country that destroy many people around the globe. Now they are running all over the place. Where's my map? I love to have my map here. Now they are running all over the place, trying to say to the people, no, don't worry. Stay in your country. Vote for the right people. And then everything will be fine. UK knows that Nigeria can never be fine. But they left European Union, and it is called the exit, the BRICS exit. So what the Yoruba are doing now is Yoruba exit. That is going to be our new term going forward on this platform. Yoruba want to exit Nigeria. We are not breaking away from Nigeria because some people say the word break is like some of our people don't understand it. So ni break. A exit kúrò lára Nigeria. Bó bá àwọn Fúlàní, wọ́n lè gbé Nigeria máa lọ. Bó bá àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá lórí burúkú tán ní làákàyè, wọ́n lè tẹ̀lé Nigeria máa lọ. But ní ibi tó ń pè ní the geographical part of the location tí ó ti ń bẹ tó ń pè ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, the Yoruba kingdom, the Yoruba land. But when you get Yoruba country, Ekiti, we fight Ìjẹ̀bú, olórí burúkú, ọmọ àlè. Òyìnbó dẹ̀ ni ẹ́. Nigeria don't create all these problems. All that can be resolved within ourselves. Because they need a lot of stress. Why do I need to worry about what the Igbos want to do with their life? I don't want to be worried myself. I don't want to worry about what Hausa people wants to do with their life. If they like, make them marry children from 6 years old. That is their own cup of tea. I don't want to be worried about Ijaw people. But I want to have good relationship. As I speak to you right now, Trump is telling the world that enough of cheating of America. Enough of the cheating of America. And today, he has been speaking. Let me see if I can bring that in. Trump has been speaking about the tariff. So we would have relationship as a country with the Ijaw people. But I don't want Ijaw man to come and rule over our life within Yoruba land. I don't want any Igbo to come and rule over our life and dictate for Yoruba people within Yoruba land. But the structure of Nigeria today means that An Igbo will never be a president, but they will continue to push, hoping that one day there will be a president in the jungle. The same thing with the Hausas. They've been taken out completely. They've chucked them out. There's nothing called Hausa anymore. I want to worry about Ekiti man that wants to be our president. I want an Ijebu man to be our president. I want somebody from Oshun to be our president. Kogi to be our president. I do not want any bastard people from the north to be our president. Not that I don't like them. I just don't want it anymore. We're tired of it. They're taking a one saying. Our life is not progressing. So what we are doing is we want to exit the jungle called Nigeria that we were given, so that our Yoruba people can live a decent life, can live a better life than the one that they are living. They won't have to be crying on the social media for money. They won't have to be crying on the social media for basic things of life that the Yoruba government will provide for them. So you can see why we need to exit. We got to exit so that we can clean our politics. I don't want the kind of politics that the corrupt politicians are playing right now. You can see why we need to exit. So our exit from Nigeria is very unique and important that it happened in 2025, even if people will die. And I say the word yes, even if people will have to die, we must exit Nigeria by fire, by force, because we have been asking for peace. But it seems that the peace doesn't seem to be working. And it might be too late. So what we are still saying is that there is still rooms for peace. If you do not give room for peace, people will die. Tinubu will be held responsible, because as Nigeria is right now, it's not from the Yoruba people that I'm talking about now. The Ijaw people, Fubara will buy enough weapon. He has money already. He will equip the people of Ijaw to fight back Nigeria, and that can only wa ta sọ́dọ̀ tiwa náà, ó lè wá ṣe àkóbá àti àdábá fáwa náà. So a gbọ́dọ̀ tètè sọ fún olórí burúkú àwọn ìjọba tó ń bẹ níbẹ̀ nísìnyí pé kó má lọ fi tiwọn kó bá wa, because kò sẹ́ni tó mọ tó ń bọ̀. Everybody is working underground. You can see. But the Yoruba people do not want problem. That is why we are saying that we will be out for rally, which is the basic dignity that we can do. We don't have weapon, we don't have gun, we don't have any ammunition, but we have our voice and we have our ogun that we can use. So what we are saying is that the Nigeria that we are in today is not because of Tinubu, no. We want to take back control of the Yoruba land to the Yoruba people. I don't give a monk, and I'm trying to be conscious using the F word. It's nothing in America. They use it every day. But just for the sake of maybe we have still children that are watching the broadcast at this stage, I don't give a monk about the other indigenous people. I want a full control, autonomy of Yoruba people on our land to start with. We can have resident permit for the indigenous people, whether they've married. Like I have been given a resident permit to start with after 15 years. So it is not going to be a problem for to marry Igbo, Abi Hausa, Abi other people that are not Yoruba. Your wife or your husband will be given a permit automatically. Tabatiba country wa. But the Yoruba will exit Nigeria. Nobody can stop it. Not even Donald Trump. I use not even Donald Trump. So who is Tinubu? So let us find a solution to this problem. Let us find amicably solution to divide Nigeria before Nigeria explodes, because many indigenous people, you don't know what they are planning. I don't know what Asari Dokubo is planning now for Tinubu, because Tinubu has already disappointed the Ijaw people. I don't know what the Biafra are preparing, because holding Nnamdi Kanu is like a bomb in Nigeria right now. I don't know what the El Zaki are planning. So you can see that it's not about Yoruba people anymore now. It's about Gbogbo wa pata nínú Nigeria. Gbogbo your one plan. But our own plan is that we don't have anything. Let us go. Allow us to go. If not, We will bring out all the 60 million Yoruba people on the street of Southwest. We are not going to Abuja. We have no business in Abuja. Abuja is not a Yoruba land. We will remain within the confinement of Kwara, Kogi, and all the way down. You see the one where Natasha do? That one is small. You see Natasha, the one where she do, where everybody say, hey, Natasha, Natasha. We will shut down the whole of the Southwest. And that means that that is the solution where our problem will be resolved for our exit. So you can see that we no carry gun. So what is your role? Role you want to play. Your role now is to tell those Yoruba people on the ground that the Yoruba wants to exit Nigeria. But àfẹ́ tó bá ní kí lẹ mean by exit, àfẹ́ ní passport tiwa. This is the British pounds. Don't worry, I just got it today, okay? This is the 10 pounds. I want a Yoruba money as well. I want a Yoruba passport. I want a Yoruba economy, just like Trump is speaking right now. Let's take a bit from what Trump is saying right now in America, as America is changing from today. Whether it go favor you or it not favor you, Trump don't give a, again, I don't want to use the F word. Trump doesn't give a monk about anybody. America come first. Yoruba will come first before Igbo, before Hausa, before Ijo. We do not hate them, but we want to be Yoruba first. And that is what is going to happen moving forward. Let's just listen to Trump from what he's saying right now.
Look, we're going to go back probably to a 2020 standard. So we'll have 2020 standard, and that's, just a few years ago. Oh, they're making it so difficult. All over the world they're making it. It doesn't mean a damn bit of difference even for the environment. It doesn't matter. They make it impossible for people to build cars. So we're going to be doing much different. 2020 is a strong standard, but they've taken it to a level now that, makes it very difficult to build a car. So we're going to be bringing it back to a standard that is a very good environmental standard, but it makes it possible to build a car.
Have you heard any concerns from the automakers, though, about the tariffs on parts that will go into effect over the coming weeks, about what that's going to mean for the price of...
Well, I gave them a big break for a month. I didn't charge them anything, for a big month, for that first month, and they brought a lot of material into this country because they could bring it in without tariff. If you look at Canada and Mexico, they were driving hundreds of thousands of cars into the market.
Time to get your savings sorted with a money box.
Now, what you have been listening to there is Donald Trump talking about the new tariff that is going to be in place from today, being the 2nd of April. I told you this is your international media platform. So what we want to see in the future Yoruba country is to have relationship with countries around the globe, where we can work out our economy. I don't want to be running on the economy of the shit-hole Nigeria that has not helped Yoruba people for the last 64 years. Don't come and tell me that, hey, it is your politician. Again, F you. Let us have Yoruba country. Let us exit from Nigeria. If they born any politician well, that time, make it do nonsense. If they born any Yoruba politician, when we have Yoruba country, we go see them. Constitution will deal with them. The constitution you have right now cannot deal with the Tinubus, with the criminal politicians from top to bottom. I don't want to be spending, but okay, I want to contest now. Why should I go and campaign in Kano? What is my business with Kano? I don't want to go and contest the campaign in Kano because all this campaign we realized was a fraud. How do we know? I'll tell you. Because when Baba Awolowo was campaigning to become the premier in 1959, Baba Awolowo did not know that Britain was cooking on other beans that would destroy Toma Dagbugbo, because Britain is a cunning criminal country that stole so much shit from all over the world and brought it to their country to make their country a better place for you to be looking for COS, where you pay 10,000 pounds, you arrive now, you don't get a job. People like me came here 27 years ago. Until now, we are still struggling because we're not fraud. We are not fraudsters. Okay, this is a country where you can't be a fraud like Nigeria. Okay, Not that there are not people that are not once you're fraud, but you will have to pay the consequence of being involved in that. But if you're just going with the law, right? The little that is coming, you will still be able to eat 3 square meal. My wife just make a soup. That is baguette. She has told me that if I want to eat that soup, you think I'm joking? I'm not go better for you. I think when I talk on this platform, it's okay. No, don't joke. We give you the facts. She has gone to bed upstairs to go and watch her own program. You see, this is ballet soup. If I like, I can say I'm not eating it. The only thing is, I'm not going to go and call her and say, come and make me another food because this is Europe. I have to make food myself. You have to balance it. This is my soup, okay? My wife wants to have it. Just put a bit of spice inside. This is bread. This is just like a basic food that some of you bastard in Nigeria under this regime of Tinubu and in the last 64 years, you've not had a better life. That is part of our exit. We need to exit so that you and me can have a better life. The current life we are living in Nigeria now is not conducive for Yoruba people. I don't want to be involved trying to go and prepare an election and we are going to campaign in Sokoto State. I don't need Sokoto for the future Yoruba country. My campaign will be within Yoruba land. People will know me. People that are voting for our politicians in the north, they don't even know Tinubu. Tinubu has messed their life up in the north and they are so confused. They thought Muslim ticket was going to favor them. So Tinubu destroyed that Muslim ticket because Tinubu is another criminal that used that Muslim ticket to get what he wants. He don't run go to pump his hair. Don't blame him. Buhari did the same thing. Yesterday night, Tinubu don't kick Olori Buruku Kaire. He don't throw him away. Bring a Yoruba man. But the Yoruba man, the North are saying, it's Yoruba man. Tinubu says, shut up. It's not Yoruba man. But you said to us that Kwara is not. You can see that Tinubu is playing mago with them. But that is not where we are going. Where we are going is that the Yoruba people, our Yoruba, we've had enough of this British entrapment, this British forcing us to live together. You know who said so? This is the man. I saw him. Ologogoro man, Jonathan. All they know in their life, politicians and their friends, is to go to a hotel and have meetings, have, the person who own Arise TV, they're all criminals because he was part of the PDP. That man that owns Arise TV is another criminal. They're all criminals. I don't want any criminal media in Yoruba land. We want to, look, when Repov Murdoch, is the owner of the Sky, he was doing like this, we cut his wing. Say, no, you can't play Monopoly here. The same monopoly that is being played across every part by Dangote, Rubio, and they're now becoming billionaire, the $10, the Adenugas. No. We are not going to allow any monopoly. Arise. They're criminals. Don't tell me Arise is fine. The owner of Arise is another criminal that works with the politician. I am not talking about their presenter. I'm talking about Arise owner. They are part of the criminals, criminal networks, because every one of them all work underneath for the criminal politician, especially during the 16 years of the failed PDP. But this is what Jonathan, I saw him with his black, everything are black. He and Peter will be another criminal. This is what he said some years back.
Thinking about how we've been having this conversation about the unity of Nigeria. And I reflect back at some of the prominent statements made by some of our founding leaders. And I feel that probably this will help us to have a conversation on the Nigerians in the same sense as there are English, Welsh, or French. The word Nigerian is merely a distinctive appellation to distinguish those who live within the boundaries of Nigeria from those who do not. This is accredited to Chief Obafemi Awolowo the former prime minister of the Western region. The second one, and I quote, "It is true that we politicians always delight in talking loosely about the unity of Nigeria. 60 years ago, there was no country called Nigeria. What is now Nigeria consisted of several large and small communities, all of which were different in their outlooks and beliefs. The advent of the British and that of Western education has not materially altered the situation, and the many and varied communities have not knit themselves into a composite unit." This is accredited to Sir Amadu Bello, former Premier of Northern Region. The third, and I quote, "Since 1914, the British government has been trying to make Nigeria into one country.
Was very, very assured about more. But yes, but èmi ni máa win election yìí. Pé kò sí ọ̀nà míì, èmi lèmi máa win ẹ̀. Ìyẹn ni Tinubu ṣe dán bẹ̀ wọ́n. Look at the son, olórí burúkú Ṣèyí Tinubu. Look at how he's going to North, taking money there, food there. They even messed him up. They said, "Why are you bringing food to us? Is this what Yoruba people are good at? Giving food." Kẹ́ máa fún wa lóúnjẹ. Because that is what they give their Agberu in Lagos. Food. No future. So Baba Awolowo was very sure that he will win that election. He was perfectly sure that the election of 1959 that will lead to the fake independence would be for him. But what Baba Awolowo failed to understand is that there's another game that Britain knows very well: to manipulate, change figure. So when people are saying Tinubu is a criminal, shut up your mouth. Is Tinubu the only president that has been fraud? Did Tinubu destroy Nigeria? Let him steal as much as he can. We support it. But if he doesn't divide Nigeria, the real Yoruba people will have to divide it. Idiots. Do you know how much Jonathan stole? Do you know how much the military have been stealing before Tinubu came to power? Ṣé Tinubu ló destroy Nigeria from 1960? Kò ní dá fún bàbá ẹ̀ ò ní ṣoríire. Hey, Igboho is working for Tinubu. Hey, tell Tinubu to release Igboho's account. We need money now. Rally is coming. Igboho need a lot of money to look after the wife and the children, not for Yoruba nation. No. Tell Tinubu to release Igboho and come out and say, "Igboho, I give you freedom. No more wanted on your list, on your name." All these Olori Buruku Igbo people will say, "Igboho is free. Igboho is working for it." It don't go better for every one of you. Apart from the true Biafra that understand that Igboho has gotten his freedom from Benin Republic, from Patrick Stallone, which I always say, thank you so much, President Patrick Stallone. But any Igbo that talk about ills of Igboho, it no go better for every part of your generation. Any shoriri. Idiot all over the place. Nnamdi Kanu is there. You cannot destroy Nigeria. Olori Buruku, you are fighting all over the place. Simon Ekpa has been picked up since November now. They are fighting each other. And Olori Buruku, all their military that needs money, they can't feed them their food. They can't give them money. Bastard all over the place. Talking about Yoruba people. What is your problem with our Yoruba country? Go and save Nnamdi Kanu from the dungeon of the prison. Go to Abuja and fight back and take Nnamdi Kanu out. Olori Buruku. Igboho, he doesn't speak English. You know, go better for your generation. Not the true Biafra. And if you're a Biafra, talk about Igboho, you know, go better for you as well. Pump bastard. If not the British that put us together with these shit old people all together. Go have your country. Go and save Nnamdi Kanu. Go and save Nnamdi Kanu. Oloshi people. They don't forget Nnamdi Kanu. They're running after Peter Obi. Olori Buruku. And Oloshi. Have you come and attack you? They always go and attack my sister, the Arewaki Konju, because she talk about the Igbos all the time. Dumb bastard. Real Biafra will not talk about ills of Igbowo because they know that it's an engine. Hey, Igbowo is working for politicians. He's working for politicians. His account has not been released till I speak to you right now. Hold his account. Tinubu, a Yoruba man, cannot even have the audacity to release Igbowo's account. Idiot all over the place. Come back to the program again. So one thing Yomo Yoruba to understand is that our exit from Nigeria would happen so that you don't have to be looking for 10,000, 20,000 pounds to buy a COS. I am not going to degrade the job because this is the job that a lot of my people are doing here to fund most of you back home, to look after their family. One of my wife friends just came back to pick up the children not too long, about almost 3 hours ago. That is the job she does. And she's so beautiful. She looks very good in that job. She doesn't need to go and be doing side prostitute like most of our Yoruba girls today so that they can feed. She can go to job, come back home, look after the husband, look after the children without doing any side prostitute job. That is the job she does. And we are so appreciative of everyone in the United Kingdom that are working in the care system. But I don't want Yoruba man or Yoruba woman to come and do the job in the UK by paying the British government a small money where another Yoruba criminal, they're plenty for UK, oh, they are criminals. Criminal Yoruba people. British government say, pay 1,000. I don't know what they're paying anyway. But what they were paying was not up to 3,000. A Yoruba man is charging up to 10,000 pounds with another Yoruba man to come and do a good job because I am not going to degrade the job. I do not want that to happen. That is the reason why we got to get our country. I don't want you to come and study in the UK. I want us to go back and build all those universities that were fully functioning. From Ibadan University to Ile-Ife, to Lagos, to all the polytechnics. I want all that to be standard working. It can only happen because the interest of the Yoruba government will only focus in the interest of the Yoruba people. Tinubu is too much busy. He has to focus about Igbo people, Ijo people, Hausa people. He has to even worry about Fulani people. He has to worry about 350 ethnic groups. And you want him to serve you, go better for you. He's coming to serve you. You're expecting Tinubu better. When Tinubu is only worried about Yoruba people, he will know that in that local government that the wife of that man died, he wants to know why the hospital rejected the woman. They rejected the woman because of 500,000. They now have to carry the woman in a public transport. A pregnant woman that should be lying inside a nice ambulance, like a lot of our wives and children and mothers and widows. I've never been into the ambulance before, but I've seen a lot of people that I have escorted inside the ambulance. They smell, they have oxygen, they have everything, and it is ready to take you to the emergency to make sure that you don't die. May the soul of that woman rest in peace, but I hope that many of you know that there will be more people that will die. Tabashi focus ayewa sinu Nigeria. I want us, our Yoruba, to focus ayewa nìkan sínú ilẹ̀ Yoruba. I don't want us to focus our life inside Nigeria. And don't believe all this your fake pastor talking about one Nigeria. Building hospital for their own children, building university that most of you cannot visit. No, I'm not interested in that. So what we are fighting for as the topic tonight, because I want you to look at the topic very well. Let's focus on the topic. It's just 1 hour, 40 minutes into the program. I welcome you into the conversation. My name is OLAYOMI KOIKI. You've never come across my platform. It is called the Self-Determination Platform, where we discuss everything that pertains to the lives of the indigenous Yoruba people. Come back home and come and fight for us. You know, go better for you. I'm coming. I will leave my comfort zone and come for you. You will be part of the people that will have to fight for yourself because nobody is coming to fight for you. Happy new month and welcome to the conversation. After the 2 hours of this broadcast, we will do a fundraising for the platform. So don't run away yet. That will be towards the end of the program. So we are still just 1 hour into the conversation. Why do we need to have our country? Kí nìdí tí Yorùbá gbọ́dọ̀ dá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí orílẹ̀-èdè? Baba Akintoye have told us that there are many reasons why we can have our own independent Yoruba country. These reasons are being put together like what we called a manifesto. I am not talking about your fraudulent 1999 constitution. I am talking about a Yoruba guide manifesto that can be used to prepare our exit from the shithole country called Nigeria. And if you go on our website called www.koikimediainternationalnews.com, you would find this article right inside at the top of the website. The website again is called www.koikimediainternationalnews.com. Or if you go on the koikimedia.com, you will also find it there. So, Kini manifesto is all about. Most of Yoruba people do not know. They are confused. Mr. Tori Olaluwa to say, imagine a program like this supposed to have millions of views, but no, they keep listening to Pastor and Afar. Thank you so much, Mr. Olawale. Let me appreciate those of you and your comment before we move forward so that Kelly Mokwe Mori commenting, and you are always all welcome on the Koikimedia. And without you, there's no Koikimedia. So let's start from the top and appreciate you. Mori Babami, Comrade Omo Shebi, mo pe gbogbo yín ti ń gbáradì fún our rally and the night vigil. Koiki ìgbà wo ló máa dé this year? Okay? You go and prepare. That's all you need to do. So mo kí yín, mo fi tẹlẹ́dùmarè kí yín. Many times I've seen him on the street working hard during the NLC. Where is your NLC? National Nigeria Labour Congress. Criminals! Tinubu that knows how to bribe anybody. You think that if Tinubu has his means, he will have bribed us as well. But they realize that if they try to bribe this one, they will mess them up. Tinubu that can bribe, he can bribe the dead body. The person who don't die, Tinubu might bribe it. But they realize that they can't bribe Igboho, they can't bribe Baba Akintoye, they can't bribe me. Why are you going to bribe me? I have left Nigeria just almost the same time Tinubu ran out of Nigeria. I left Nigeria in 1998. And Tinubu ran out of Nigeria prior to that time as well. Because if not, Abacha would have killed him. Ìyẹn ló ṣe máa ń sọ pé mọ̀jà mọ̀sá la fi máa kíkanjú. Akíkanjú tó bá mọ̀jà tó bá mọ̀sá abógun lọ ni. Ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ tó bá jagun délẹ̀ ló máa lè máa ròyìn ogun. All these are our fathers that we are going to meet and say, ogun Kírìjí tẹja yẹn báwo ló ṣe rí? It's because they are alive. So you got to know when to run and when to wait for the fight. Moki Prince Adedamola Heritage. Good evening, sir. Mukiyami Fumilola Bello Timothy Tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ dárúkọ. I spoke to a particular mother. I won't give you the state. This weekend, they were hosting good meeting, preparing for the upcoming night vigil. Strong meeting they're having. This is the time tí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá gbọ́dọ̀ máa lọ múra sílẹ̀. Ẹ máa ṣàwọn ìpàdé yín. It's our constitutional right that our exit from Nigeria will take place. All your governors, they're watching, they're listening. They will think it's a joke. When the shutdown happens, there will not be able to be any engagement in their state apart from our own engagement. Because we have been telling them for 4 years, going to 5 years now, Ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá Nation síwájú. No. They're talking about election. We see. èyí tó kọ àgbèsàbẹ̀kùn wọ́n ní àmọ̀ràn là ń sọ fọ́mọlúàbí tó bá dénú àdòdìndè. All you our Yoruba governors, there is still room to engage and start deliberating about our future. Our future will leave Nigeria and it must happen from this year. If not, ọmọ tó ní ìyá wọn ò ní sùn ẹ bá mi parí ẹ̀ nínú comment section. Ẹ mọ̀ pé mi ò gbọ́ Yorùbá dáadáa. Let's continue. Mo kí Mr. Olawale Ramon, mo kí dáadáa. Mo kí ọmọ Akin lórí Twitter space. I just paid. Ṣé àìtí start ilé látẹ̀kọ́ ni? Oh my Lord, I thought I started the MixLR. I'm sure I started it. Ó ṣe tí wọ́n sọ pé it's doing update. I'm sure I did start it. Ẹ má bínú yẹn wá. Because apparently I just made a payment today. $30 they charge me every month. So mo bẹ̀ wá. Okay, yeah, ignore. Yeah. I bought. I'm sure I've already. Oh my! I thought I started it. Must have disconnected. I'm very sure we started the MixLR at the beginning. Emma Bino Yinyowa. That's an hour we've lost already. And I just made the payment today. Yeah, we started it already. Because Ogumola said good evening an hour ago. So it must have been because I was doing the update that messed it up as well. Emma Bino Yinyowa. And that's why I didn't want to start the update. Because I did start it at the beginning of the broadcast. Emma Bino Yinyowa thank God me lórí MixLR. Because it's cheaper, because the internet is quite expensive in that Olori Buruku country that made it so difficult for our people to watch and listen. And even the social media, they're blocking my views from becoming available to millions of people. So the MixLR is on again. I'll share the current link out. And Koikimedia team, please share the link out ASAP. Especially the MixLR. So let me share it out as well while we continue to appreciate those of you that are with us. I saw also the news, I think, from the Premium Times. Many Nigerian soldiers have deserted. They will not desert. I know at least about 5. I will not tell you one of their countries, the countries that they are in. They're talking to me all the time. They ran away. They left everything. They left Nigeria and they're currently doing very well in the country they are right now. At least I know about 5 Nigerian soldiers that deserted. Deserted means they ran out of the crazy Nigerian military that was not ready to help their lives. And they're doing very well now with their family. They ran out of Nigeria. So I saw the news, I think in one of the media this afternoon, that says that about over 1,000 Nigerian soldiers. I'm sure there are more than that, but they're not going to tell you the right figure because Nigeria is a country that doesn't give you the right figure of everything. So once again, we're back on the MixLR. Apology to those of you. Let me quickly appreciate we are streaming on the Koikimedia backup, and we are also live on the Koikimedia. We're live on WD76. We are not live on OLAYOMI KOIKI. So we're live on 3 YouTube channels. We're currently live on the Twitter space. I am live on the Instagram. So there will be a way you need to find me. Moki Mr. Sunday Wale, Mr. Joshua, Yoruba Nation is the only solution out of the slavery in Nigeria. Moki Mr. Daniel Adeyemi, good evening, sir. Welcome, Mr. Ajadi Ismailia. Good evening to you. If you can hear me very well on YouTube and also on Facebook because we're using the software and I got this lovely mic on, let me know. Because I have to buy this because when I go back to Africa again, I don't want to have any problem like I did before. So, let me appreciate more of you that are still with me and then we continue with the program. Moki Mr. Said Fatai, Big Joe Joshua, Koiki, you are too much. Thank you so much. Maze Gold, it's been a while. Where have you been? Thank you so much. Yawa Omoto Sholawumi, Mokinyi, Awa Iran Esinromoalade, Mokinyi then Konsi. Let me now appreciate those of you on the Facebook as well before we move further quickly. Bear with me. Once again, my name is Olami Koiki. Thank you so much for being part of the program. I decided not to come out yesterday because if I say anything, everybody go say na April Fool. So I decided not to just come out. I was resting yesterday anyway with the family. So let me quickly see who is here as well. What's going on? Shall I go live? Maybe by none. What is going on tonight? My Facebook didn't go live as well. I'm sure I did went live on it. That's strange. Something must have gone wrong tonight. So we lost an hour there as well. But I will post the video back from the 1 year. So only our back Facebook was live for the last 1 hour 23 minutes. The Koikimedia was not live. I didn't click on the live button. Strange. All right, that's fine. Anyway, I'm sure people will join as we continue the program. It's one of those things. It's not the end of the world. So let me appreciate those of you on WD76, and then we move further quickly because of the time. And I want to get my 3 hours in tonight. We'll be talking about the manifesto again, because ele gongoni mo fẹ́ káwọn èèyàn mọ̀ kọ́ni understanding it. I've done continuous program about it. I've done the whole 33 of each of the discussion on it. If you have missed it, any láti lọ sórí Facebook me, you'll find it there. Every details about what plan the Europe, because some of you say, hey, so what is the plan when we have our country? It is there. Go and download it and read. Or go and find my the voice note or the videos I've done in the past around it as well. So bear with me. I need to. Moki gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí o. Moki our comfort Ológunjà. Moki Ifagbemileke. Many of you that are just silent listeners, the GR1 prayer group, the multi-faith, the YSDM, Ama Uche, thank you so much. Moki Aziz Badeshiri, my brother. We spoke today. Was it today? Like with me? Easy. Yeah, I think he called me while I was just about to go to bed. He's the only one that can disturb me like that. Moki, brother, me dad, in Florida. Ganolo Ede Moki Tony Ages, Pastor Mo Yawako, and Bishop Additional. I spoke to Bishop Additional today as well. So a few people we talk all the time, or some of you, it is when I come live like this. Moki Babami Sun Odu. Thank you so much again for the advice and all the support that every one of you are giving us continuously. We're having problem with our Instagram as well. Not sure what is going on. So it looks like maybe there's a network glitch. Okay, so Instagram is having problem with me. They don't want me to go live. They don't like my discussion. Olori Buruku platform, So that's what they do. So they know that when you're speaking the truth, since I'm not talking about penis and all this other nonsense talk. So when you're talking about that, they like that. That's what they allow all Nigerians to do. Talk about all rubbish. But when it is the real discussion, they don't want you to have those discussions. I pity many Nigerians. You think all the social media is not well controlled. They control it because they don't want you to know the truth. Because the moment you know the truth, you will know that your problem is Nigeria. But what they do is they block it, and people like us, they don't want our message to get closer. So, but am I bothered? I'm not bothered. When the right time comes, everybody go chop breakfast. When Fulani kill many of you, everybody will know what to do. So all the one that is happening in Edo, all these 16 Fulani that people are saying, oh, they are Hausa people, they are Fulanis. They are bloody Fulani terrorists. And if you get one of them, kill them. Because they've been killing a lot of you in Uromi, from what I'm told. Do not spare anyone that are carrying AK-47 and AK-46. No government is coming to save you. I've told you that. Even, let me see if I can bring that video up in a minute. Chief Igbowo sent me that video. Sahara Reporter is just talking about it recently. Let me play this first. I'm coming. 1 minute. This is our start.
Good evening. Here's the news on Koikimedia.
Let's listen to this.
First, the headlines. President Tinubu departs for 2-week walking visit to France.
What walking visit?
Tribunal dismisses Hayes' petition against Governor
He's going for treatment.
1 killed, 3 injured as rival gangs clash in Jos. Now the news and details. I am Titilopa Dako. In a significant reshuffling of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL) board, President Bola Tinubu has removed Chairman Pius Akinyelure and Group Managing Director Mele Kyari, appointing Bashir Ojulari as the new CEO. The president also announced the dissolution of the entire board appointed alongside Akinyelure and Kyari in November 2023, confirming the formation of a new 11-member board. Engineer Bashir Bayo Ojulari has been named the new group CEO, with Amadou Musa Kida assuming the role of non-executive chairman. In another development, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has left for a 2-week walking visit to France,
He's gone to
where
treatment.
we'll reflect on his administration's progress.
Medical treatment.
During the visit, it plans to assess key milestones, review ongoing reforms, and strategize for the future. According to his special advisor on information strategy, Bayo Onanuga, one of his notable achievements is the increase in Nigeria's foreign exchange reserves to $23.11 billion. Onanuga also said while abroad, President Tinubu will stay in touch with his team and continue overseeing government activities. He's expected to return in 2 weeks.
Tinubu don't go pump his blood again. You know, he needs to run out of Nigeria. You know, unbelievable.
The Edo State Governorship Election Petitions Tribunal sitting in Abuja on Wednesday dismissed the case filed by the Action Alliance against the election of Governor Monday Okebolo as governor. Justice Wilfred Poche led 3-member panel of justice held that the petition filed by AA alongside its national chairman, Adekunle Rufai, lacked merit. The tribunal determined that the petition dealt with fair election matters, and therefore it did not have the necessary authority to address matters raised. One person has been killed and 3 others injured following a violent clash between rivals Sarasuka groups in the Yantifa community of Jos North local government area, Plateau State. Eyewitnesses reported that members of the warring gangs handled matches, launched attacks on each other, causing panic and forcing residents to flee for safety. The confrontation, which erupted late Tuesday evening, has heightened fears among locals. A vigilante leader in Jos confirmed the incident, stating that security operatives, including soldiers, had been deployed to restore order. Telsa has reported a 13% drop in first-quarter vehicle sales, attributing the decline to production disruptions caused by factory upgrades and public backlash over CEO and Musk's ties to U.S. President Donald Trump. The electric car market delivered 336,681 vehicles in the quarter ending March 31, meeting analysts' expectations. And that is the news. Koikimedia, bringing the world closer to your doorstep.
So that is our late night news bulletin. There will be more coming up as well. So thank you so much for joining us. I wanted to bring this because a lot of us have just been talking about it again after I believe maybe some people are just seeing it. But this particular article that's talking about don't expect, this is coming from the news, has been filtering out in the last couple of days, that the military doesn't have the capacity, to defend and protect you. Don't expect army, police, and others to protect all of you. Mobilize to defend yourself against terrorists, DSS chiefs tells Nigerians. I've been telling you this for the last 4 years. Defend yourself. Defend your community. Mukia just reason. When Deborah Samuel Yakubu was burned to death for an innocent comment against Muhammad, Sultan didn't come out, nor they commented. So when happened to 16 Amfulani, Omar Sheo and Onwiri? Yes, you're right. These are not Hausas. They are bloody Fulanis, and it's good that they kill them. Do not spare them because they've been killing millions of Nigerians, and it is time that they also be killed. It's as simple as that. So mo kí gbogbo èèyàn wa tí ẹ ṣe ń gbọ́ wa lórí ìkànnì wa tá à ń pè ní Koikimedia. Mo kí bàbá wa Waris Jinadu, mo kí ìyá wa Grace Olúṣòótọ́. We were together in the prayer group yesterday. It's a prayer group that has been going on for the last 4 years, known as the GR1. Mo kí bàbá wa Labiba Shero. And many of you that are silent listeners cannot comment, not because of anything, but because of the nature of your job. I remember when Chief sent me that particular video. I'm going to show you now. Let me go to my discussion with Chief. So it seems that people are just seeing it again. But Oloye sent it to me is almost ahead. This was when Chief sent it to me. Chief sent it to me on the 16th of March. We're going to listen to it now. Very instructive from the DSS boss. please share to all community to be on alert from today. So while the news is filtering out again, I don't know. Wow, discount. You should have got more, but they don't have more. They don't have more. Or you can't buy enough to. That's what they have. Just that. Okay. Mokiyawa Olushola Fatuashe, Mr. Emmanuel, Mr. Godwin, thank you so much. Mr. Iwaloye, Mokiyi, Mokigani Oloyede, Yawa Titilola Shaw, Ingozi, Ohe Biafra. If they're not releasing Nnamdi Kanu, Nigeria must be destroyed. Yes, use your power of the media to destroy Nigeria from outside until Nnamdi Kanu is released. That's what we are doing right now. Because we don't get weapon. Yeah, we don't get weapons. So the only weapon I have is my mic, and I will use it to damage the image of Nigeria from anywhere I am. And that's exactly what we have been doing. No part of it will be spared. The Yoruba will exit, Biafra will exit, Hausa will exit, Ijo will exit. And don't tell me, oh, what are we going to be doing when we leave each other? We can still marry each other. I can go to anywhere in those countries and do wedding, do business, do anything. But I don't want them to control my own territory. Not that I don't like them. Moki, Mimic Dashmayor, good evening to you, my brother. Aji, Easy Life, thank you so much. I think I've covered everyone for now. 1 minute. Hello? Hello? Eh? All right. So I don't want anybody to control our own territory. Mukiyawa Elizabeth Odetola, you and your family will not die. Thank you so much. That is a prayer. Mr. Gabriel, Plan B, Emma Binu, apparently, I don't know what happened with the MixLR. All of a sudden, it shut down. But we are back on the MixLR. I'll share the link out. So, Ejeka Gbo, this is what the DSS spoke about. Igbo sent me this. This was on the 16th. So I don't know why it's trending again. But this is exactly what Chief sent to me then. Let's listen.
This gentleman, officer and general, does not cease to amaze me. Because he did not only accept to come here, but he did so in writing. He acknowledged and he did so in writing. He's a great team player. In all my years in service, I've never seen a team player like Jara Musa. Thank you very much. Thank you for all you do. And I tell you a story about the former US President, George Bush. He had gone to campaign in Florida for a second term, and a 10-year-old girl walked up to him and said, when I grow up, I want to be a president just like. But she said, at this moment, tell me what a 10-year-old can do to help your administration. And President Bush said, anytime you see an American in uniform, say thank you to him. Because every day they lay down their lives for us. General Musa, please say thank you to our troops for laying down their lives for us. But as much as I like General Musa, he underrated me. You know, I have spent 35 years in this job. But for political appointment, I should be on my way out by April. And all I've learned is covertness, how to do things covertly. So, Jara Musa, you made a mistake with me. When we invited you for this program to be the chairman, you now decided to go and apply for Canadian visa. So we covertly made sure we denied you. So, my dear General, next time when you hear of DSS. And under a leadership like mine, who has swag in doing the job, don't underrate us. So when you live here, you can see me, you get your Canadian. We wanted you to be here, so you couldn't have been in Vancouver. Speaking seriously about the practical approach to mobilizing to curb insecurity.
I want us to focus on it now. Forget about the first one. I want us to focus now.
When I was state director in Bauchi, most of you remember an incident in Azari. A group of terrorists, the Boko Haram, they had invaded Azari. They were shooting in an attempt to kidnap, and the community chased them. They killed some members of the community, but the community members killed all of them. The last guy, Khalid, climbed onto a tree and was fired. The community stood, they were resilient, and they killed Khalid. Since that day, there has not been one terrorist attack in Azari. As a matter of fact, the former head of state, General Ibrahim Badamosi Babangida, said, and I quote, if we want to stop or curb this terrorism, we shall emulate the Azari example. Tafa Balewa also happened to be a local government in Bauchi that was always in flames. And the people of Bogoro and some part of Tafa Balewa, where the Sayawas are, rose up on one occasion. They knew their terrain better, climbed onto trees and mountains. When the invaders came, they did not only repel them, they seized their weapons. And since then, you can attest to it that you hardly hear about Tafa Balewa again. What I'm trying to say, the practical approach to mobilizing people is that you have to get everyone involved. You do not expect the Nigerian Army, police, DSS, to protect every Nigerian or every community. It is not going to work.
I'm listening.
In the US, if you visit someone in the house, you'll be shocked that when the guy hears a police siren, he will just pull his drawer, bring out his gun and keep it. So one of my hosts did that, and I asked him, why are you putting gun here? He said, well, if they are chasing someone and he enters my house, I'll shoot him first. And that is the layer we have to start thinking about. How can you create first line of defense? The military, police, and other security agencies are to deal with the bigger ones, the organized ones. But it is impossible for us to deploy to every community in the country. It is unimaginable that any security agencies has that resources to do it. So as we live here, we all belong to one community or the other. What we have to start experimenting is how we can make the community to prepare first if the first line of defense works. General Wahab said it clearly. And for me, there are three takeaways from his lecture. By the way, the general and I were guest speaker at one program in our office, so I'm not surprised that it's dexterity. He has developed some sort of expertise in what. But three things for me. He asked us a question. What is our own culture? Our culture is communal. We do things together. Festival together. Ceremonies together. Wedding ceremony, whatever. So why can't we fight some miscreants,
Okay.
some charlatans among us together.
These are not miscreants. You see, this is where people like these confuse a lot of Nigerians. You're talking about àwọn tó ní AK-47 as miscreants. Àwọn tí wọ́n fi community wọn sílẹ̀ and they're coming to Edo for hunting as miscreants. Àwọn tó lọ sí Ọ̀wọ̀ tó pa 80 plus Yoruba people as miscreants. You can see the confusion there. A DSS director cannot talk to Nigerians and say, these are terrorists. And that from intelligence that we are hearing, America anytime soon will declare Mayati Allah. Let me confirm that 1 minute. I think it's Mayati Allah. Let me go back to one of my sources. They'll be declaring them as a full-blown terrorist. You'll be hearing that coming very soon. Go back to that, my source. Yes, Mayati Allah will be declared as a terrorist organization by the US government. While IPOB is not a terrorist organization, but the Nigerian government is declaring IPOB a terrorist organization, and you say that there will not be a disaster waiting. It is just around the corner. Most of you are living in denial. You are declaring IPOB a terrorist organization, and you left Mayati Allah that has destroyed millions of Nigerians' lives with their Fulani invasion as nothing. And you expect the indigenous people not to fight back. So I would not want to go further with this DSS criminal guy, a Yoruba man. They're all criminals, telling us that these are just miscreants. When we have an independent Yoruba country, exit from Nigeria, there will not even be a miscreant, not to talk about a terrorist. They will be killed. They will not be saved from anything. But today, a Yoruba man does not want a Yoruba exit, and he wants to continue to live in fear in a one Nigeria by miscreants that have destroyed. Look, everybody is now lamenting about Lokakiri social media. You will see women crying from Benue State to Edo, Enugu. Hey, yeah. Don't let all these Igbo people come and be telling you, Yoruba people, defend yourself. What a pashe Simon Lara. Simon Ekpa that was helping them. Since Simon Ekpa has been detained, fight is going on among them. They don't know what they are doing anymore. And Fulani just they buy every one of them. Buy them anyhow. What a pashe Simon Igbo Lara. Àwọn ESN or Ekpa mo. They don't have money to equip their angels because there's an infighting going on between the Biafra right now. So don't come and let all these Igbo people, àwọn tó ń ṣe Biafra, àbáwọn Igbo, come and suffer in Yoruba pé, tell them that they are killing Shege for their side. Let them go first and defend their people. Because ẹnu tí wọ́n máa ń dùn, ẹnu dùn rò fọ́ ni tí wọ́n báyìí. Tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ ẹnu dùn rò fọ́. They always want to make it look like their own side. Fulani never finished them. Fulani don't finish them. Or take because their ESN, they don't get money, buy any weapon anymore, buy any bullet. Why Fulani kidnap Yoruba people, kidnap Igbo people, kidnap Hausa, kidnap Ijaw people, and those ones are having money to buy more weapons. Because the bank button when you buy what's in the comment section, hey, Yoruba people, go and defend yourself. The people where they keep on our side, what thing I don't do. We have many of the videos. It's out there. They are crying every day. Some of them are even begging Igbo to come to their place and help them to fight these Fulani people. Because, they left, this was another one again. This is, I think, April 1st. Residents flee as Fulani terrorists launch fresh attack on Benue community. You know why all this is happening? Is because we have all tolerated it. Whether you are Igbo, whether you are Yoruba, we have all been born fools. Listen to this before I play the next video. Listen to this. Listen to this man.
Women, wives go to farm, they rape them.
They rape them.
Who set them ablaze.
Okay, they set them ablaze.
Me in particular, I paid ransom 3 times to Fulani now. They kidnapped my elder sister. They've also kidnapped 2 people from this palace. Even last month, I paid ransom also.
Imagine, imagine a king. Imagine a king, if they pay ransom, you can say that the country is dead. Benny, Mr. Favor Ilani, Mr. Miscreant is compound word that means many things. Okay, miscreant is a compound word. So, but why is it difficult for him to use that word terrorist? So, how many people understand the meaning of miscreant? Me, self, I don't understand the meaning of miscreant. Say it as, why am I saying they are terrorists? Because they are terrorists. Why should I mix miscreant and say they are terrorists? They are using that to confuse people. They are terrorists, they are terrorists. They keep calling them herdsmen. That's why everybody is not acting. And the reason to change if you call them terrorists, there is an international meaning for that. So the word miscreant could be Agbero fighting each other. The word miscreant could be 2 communion clashes. That is what Buhari was telling us all along, that is just 2 people fighting. Terrorists are killing Nigerians. Say it as it is. We don't want to hear miscreant. Moki, Mr. David Adegoke, Moki, Bubo, let's listen a little bit more. This is a king. I don't know which of the king. The OG of Uzu Kingdom. The OG of Uzu Kingdom say, me, so I don't pay too much, Can you tell your sister to pull this out? I don't know why I'm getting this on the screen. Can you tell her to back it up? Okay, back it up for me, please. Moki, Mr. Banki, Olani, because citizens are not facing Fulani. That is why they are thinking, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Until we start killing them back. So the way they were killed in Uromi, you can kill them more that way. If that is the only way you can kill them. Don't let anybody fool you. Those are not Hausas. They are full-blown terrorists, not miscreants. We don't want to hear the word miscreant. Let's hear more from this king.
Sleep in this place is by the grace of Almighty. To even access this road, you need to get security.
To even access the road, Titi to Magbakoja, we need the security. I don't want to bore you too much with every one of them. I just give you chin, because we have so much to talk about. Let's go to... Listen to this one again.
Situation report. Situation report. I repeat, situation report.
This is Igbo Lando. So don't let any Igbo people, guy man and say, everything. No, nothing is okay in their land. They don't kill them like Shege.
Community. In the Southwest local government area of Edo State.
This is Edo. This one was before the killing of the Fulani terrorists, the 16. When they've been killing them, government no talk. Now, Olori Buruku Kano State Governor is saying to Olori Buruku Edo State Governor to come and dobale. That is telling you that one Nigeria doesn't fit every one of us. When we have Yoruba land that have exited Nigeria, we will not have to go to anywhere. When we kill their citizen that is coming and kill our people, let the government of that day tell our governor or our whoever is our administrative that is governing us to come and beg them in the north. But right now, you're in one Nigeria. Edo State Governor, don't they run? Hey, I beg go. Hey, I beg. What do you make me do? Make a kneel down, make a dobale. Olori Buruku, Edo State Governor. Olori Buruku, they're killing people. You don't do anything. Olori Buruku. When you have your own country, you will look. America is bombing Yemen every day. Yemen too is bombing back. Fight is going on. 2 countries are fighting. But when you are in one Nigeria, they lock you all together and they will say one person should come and beg another. When these terrorists were flooding Southwest, They did not stop them. They did not create a border that they should be checking them from the north before they get to southeast, before they get to the middle belt. The moment the Dangote truck is moving, the police there should stop them and say, where are you going? We are going to Lagos. Okay, come down. Check all the vehicle. Make sure that the weapon that they say they are carrying, what is it for? For hunting. No. When you get to Lagos, apply for another gun or buy another one, go for licensing and go into the bush and hunt. Don't take gun from the north. Okay? And they can vet them. But you know what they do? They will leave them from the north to continue to travel. And when you think that the soldier waiting for inside that border, the road, those soldiers are as useless as tissue paper. You know why? I'll tell you in a minute. Listen to this man.
Every one of us must rise up. The armed forces are not neutral.
When they are traveling, this is a distance. Somebody coming from Kano on a massive 40-foot truck, when they should have checked them from Kano before they moved to the next border, the next border, the next border, they left them. You're going to Lagos. Bye-bye. Southeast. Yeah, bye-bye. Go and kill them. Tó bá jẹ́ pé lóòótọ́ Kano State, olórí burúkú and devil of Sokoto, if they were honest with Nigerians, they would have been the one doing the vetting. We would not even be worried. So where anybody killed, they say, why you not kill them? Kano State have done the best now. They don't vet them. These ones, they are not, this one where you kill, yeah, they are true killers. Kill them. But they left them to travel from Sokoto, from Katsina, from Kaduna, from Bauchi, with all manners of weapon and travel down. Yoruba people say when they kidnap us, they wear military uniform. Igbo people say when they kidnap us, they wear military. It no go better for all the military men. For not doing your job and telling us to remain in one Nigeria. It no go better for every single one of you. Only for those that are ready for the true exit. And I know what I'm talking about because they know themselves. Those that are ready. The just soldier waiting inside. No, say one day we go leave. We just will wait. The Yoruba soldier waiting inside said, one day we go leave. We just dey wait. The Igbo soldiers no say he no go ever use a weapon go kill any Igbo man. If he does, they go kill him back. So everybody's just waiting. You know what they call the waiting game? Nigeria is just sitting on the keg of gunpowder and it will explode. How soon 2025 will determine. Let's go back and listen to T.Y. Danjuma buttressing why nobody should trust any man in uniform right now. Even the DSS, the director of the DSS, the Yoruba man, I just heard him talking now. I played the video now. Say, do not believe it. If anybody in uniform, do not believe them because you can be by as quickly as possible. Let's listen to T.Y. Danjuma again.
Every one of us must rise up. The armed forces are not neutral. They collude. They collude. They collude with the armed bandits. They kill people, kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movements. They cover them. If you are depending on the armed forces to stop the killings, you will all die one by one.
No. Have you not been dying one by one? Moki Shakiru, Moki Mr. Jade Sami Eshegoni. I am asking, is there not evidence that Nigerians have been dying one by one? Showore brother was killed in Edo State. Nobody has given us who killed him. People were killed in Owo. As we speak right now, nobody has told us who killed them. Deborah was killed. Tolulopa Rotile was killed. Dr. Chinelo was killed. You know why all this killing is happening? Because the other indigenous people were folding their hands. You can fold your hands. 10 million Fulanis versus 200 million indigenous people. It is coming to an end. But the only way it can come to an end is not to come and say, oh no, let us restructure Nigeria. Let us defend Nigeria. We don't want to defend any shit-hole Nigeria, because defending Nigeria is not going to help you and me. And that is why the Yoruba people must go and prepare for the big outing. It is called the night vigil. We're coming again. Listen to this.
Gbogbo Yorùbá pátá lé lóko náà sọ pé èdè wa jọ wá lójú láparapọ̀ dá dúró Yorùbá nation will stand. Gbogbo Yorùbá pátá lé lóko náà sọ pé èdè wa jọ wá lójú láparapọ̀ dá dúró Yorùbá nation will stand.
À ń fi àsìkò yìí ṣe ìkéde fún gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá lápapọ̀ láti gbáradì fún àwọn ìwọ́de tí ń bọ̀ lọ́nà nípa pàtàkì orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá nation àti wípé ìdí tí a fi gbọdọ̀ dá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìpínlẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ìwọ́de yìí náà ni a máa ṣe káàkiri gbogbo ilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire bí tí bàbá wa onímọ̀ ẹ̀rọ emeritus professor Adébánjí Akíntóyè yóò ṣe olùdarí rẹ̀. Ọdún 2025 yìí náà ni yóò bẹ̀rẹ̀, a sì máa kàn sí wa nípa oṣù àti gbogbo ohun tí a bá fẹ́ mọ̀. Olùkéde Ọláyọmí Kóìkì, agbẹnusọ fún olóyè Sunday Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho.
Tẹ̀lé lórí so gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá àtọ́ba ẹni Yorùbá àti ìjòyè wọ́n láwọn ọ̀gbọ́ra mọ́ kí Fúlàní máa jí wa gbé wọ́n mọ jẹ oko wa kọ́ mọ dà wá láàmú.
Akọni nínú èèyàn o. Ẹgbẹ́ kò Sunday mi. Akọni tó ń yọni léwu tó ń bá ní sílẹ̀ lójú ogun. Òun náà pè lálágbára. Mo mẹ́wé mo mẹ́kò mo lóògùn tó ń jẹ. Níwọ̀n bá ní o ṣe níwájú ìbò. Lẹ́lẹ́ tí ó máa fẹ́. Lẹ́lẹ́ tí ó máa fẹ́. Lẹ́lẹ́ tí ó máa fẹ́. Àtìyá o.
Ẹ jẹ́ a jáde, ẹ máa bọ̀ ń ta ká ṣe ṣe kí ni o, kàtúyáyá let's come out and showcase ourselves.
Ọmọ ńlá mo pè mú Sunday Ìgbòho ṣá owó bàbá dá mi.
Let's come back because of our time. We are meant to be doing our donation right now, but it seems that we've not covered enough of the conversation. But do not forget, you can support this platform at any given time as you want, whether by prayer, by all your advice. You can email me at info@Koikimedia. That is our official email address. Or you can send it to musakalam@gmail.com. If you have any feedback to the program, you have anything to add to the movement, remember also to go to the www.ysdm.org, where you can get all the information regarding how to support, what to know about the Yoruba Nation movement. Now, I will push half an hour of the discussion about the good news that Baba Akintoye talked about. Just half an hour, then the last half an hour, I will use that to see who is going to donate to support this particular organization. Just for half an hour. We should have done 1 hour. We're going to drop it half an hour. So let's see how much money we can raise to support this particular organization. Is it ethical? Yes. The same way you support BBC, Sky News, DW, C France, Fox News, NBC. It is also voluntary. it's voluntary. You don't have to. But if you think that it is worth supporting, we take all donations. So do not run away. At exactly half an hour from now, they'll be posting the details. All I'll be talking about is support, support, support till the end of the program. I hope you will not run away then. Thank you so much. Yoruba Nation will happen. So let's go straight to, while I'm going to prepare that, I just want you to be listening to this. As soon as I have my template ready, because I want to show it on the screen, for those that are watching me on the backup channel and the Facebook, then I'll put this out quickly.
You need to know it is not in their hands, because you know what? Power belongs to the people. Anything we want is what we're going to get.
Once again, I want to ask this. Do you think this dream is realizable without a war? And are you prepared to fight another war?
This dream can be realized without a war. And let me put it this way. As soon as the people, the various ethnic groups in Nigeria realize what Nigeria means to each and every ethnic group, they will subscribe to our position. So it is realizable without a war. Before the white man came, let me ask you this, because it's an interview, which means you can ask me a question and I can ask you. Before the white man came, was there any Nigeria? Before the white man came, did Nigeria exist? It's a simple question that I'm asking you. Did Nigeria exist before?
It didn't, no.
It didn't exist. Then why are African people, black people dying over something that they did not create? Did any Yoruba man create Nigeria? The answer is no. No Igbo man created Nigeria. No Hausa man did. No Fulani man did. No Kanuri man did. No Jukun man did. When you come to Nigeria, it's always a debate about it is our turn. It is our turn. It is our turn to rule. Now there are over 250 main ethnic groups in Nigeria. If you keep rotating the presidency every 8 years to each and every ethnic group, times 8 by 250. How many years are you going to get?
Don't bother yourself. Even Igbo people will not be given presidency. So let the Igbo continue to push. So let's quickly, it's 2 hours, 7 minutes. It is still the second day of the month of February. Sorry, April. I take that back. We're now in February. We're moving forward. So so that we can move swiftly with the time as well. It's called the Good News, Path to Prosperity in our Orílẹ̀-èdè Yoruba. Our Yoruba fe exit. Kò yí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀. A fe exit. EXIT. A fe exit. A fe fin kankan sílẹ̀ ká lè gba ntí ó jẹ́ òdodo. Kò Nàìjíríà kì í ṣe òdodo, irọ́ ló wà níbẹ̀. Kò sí òdodo kan nínú Nàìjíríà. It's a galloping system. And I believe I have one of our father that explain it in details. With Nigeria, when Margaret Thatcher came to Nigeria, so all this Tinubu changing NNPC, the Fulani will destroy everything Tinubu is doing right now. As soon as he leaves office, whether 4 years or 8 years, they will destroy it because they hate progression. They hate things that will make life better. Benny, the date and the time of the Yoruba mega rally will be announced by only Professor Adebanjo Akintoye. So let us remain patient. It is still loading, okay? But when we talk about Nigeria, the galloping system, the Olori Buruku system, the system that many people will die trying to solve the problem. Go and ask Ike Kirimado, the criminal. We've locked him up in UK and he's not coming out. By the time he comes out, I pray that Nigeria will no longer exist. We are waiting for this year of another criminal, Dezani. As we have Yoruba criminal, we have many other criminals from other indigenous people. And you cannot deal with them inside the one Nigeria. So when you talk about one Nigeria, it is not for you, it is not for me. Nigeria will go, Yoruba country will come and nobody will stop it. Listen to Pastor Emmanuel as he was explaining to us about this fake country that many of you is in Yoruba, but it is translated in English. These are the true men of God that knows that if you are still believing in one Nigeria, as T.Y. Danjuma says, a lot of you are dying already. You don't have to tell me. I can see it in your blood. Everybody is now, it's getting there. It's about to explode. And my prayer is it explode. Listen to this man of God. Everything he talks about was as far Margaret Thatcher don't die now. Some of you don't even know who is Margaret Thatcher. He was the former prime minister of the United Kingdom. He visited Nigeria before. He died. After she died, there is still galloping system in Nigeria. Listen to this man of God quickly. I'll come back and talk about the manifesto. Koikimedia, bringing the world closer to your doorsteps. I bet my life if any of your pastor, all those big ones, they can talk like this man. These are the true Yoruba pastor that we love, that we want. We don't want those ones that are mixing word because they are eating out of the government. They are criminals. They are bomb bastards. Go back and listen to this man again one more time. That suffering now is what Baba Kitoye talked about in one of his manifesto, that the suffering will stop. Ìyà yẹn máa tán fún gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá. But the Yoruba people, àwọn olórí burúkú, wọ́n fẹ́ yà kó tán fún wọn. They're looking for Seyi Tinubu to give them, peanuts. Hey, city boy, to dash them Maggi and Indomie when they should be empowered and have their own millions of naira. But no, they don't want that. They want to use voodoo to make money. Cut somebody's head, breast. They want to bring drugs, prostitute, all manners of madness. Nigeria will be destroyed and nobody will stop it. By Jesus Christ's name, by the Eledumare name, that inshallah, it will be destroyed. That destruction have started as far back as 1960. You just didn't know. You think I'm the one going to destroy it. The civil war is child's play. Don't go and start begging your politician to listen to Nigerians now. It will be destroyed completely. Nobody will hear that name again and want to bear that name. This year, everybody will witness that. From the southeast to the middle belt to the southwest to the northwest to the north. Everybody, the Christians in Kaduna will fight back. They go carry gun, kill any Fulani, we won't kill them. Benue people will fight back. Tinubu will run away to France as he has done now. Maybe when Nigeria has been destroyed, Tinubu will be in, when they put inducement. Hello? Mogbo? Onikine? French? Okay, all right, Mogbo. It will be destroyed. So continue to say, shut up there, come back. You know, go better for you. I'm not coming back home, but it will be destroyed. Okay? Let me go and look at my wife and see what she wants. So listen to this man, okay? Listen to this man of God. These are the true man of God, not the one where you do attend your church every Sunday. They say, let's pray for Nigeria. You know, go better for whoever pray for Nigeria. Nigeria got destroyed. I'm so excited that I'm alive to witness it. Let me rewind it again. Okay, Bishop Adeshino. Even Fulani will not bear Nigeria name as a country. I'm coming back in a minute. Are you listening to the guy? It's talking about a structure, a failed structure that many of you think Tinubu is coming to. Let him concern Tinubu with your life. Tinubu is building his own life around Nigeria, just like Buhari did. If Jonathan has another opportunity, he will do the same thing. They are not going to give Peter Obi a chance because nobody trusts the Igbos. Yeah, nobody's going to give them a chance. So Igbo will never, quote me, Showore said the same thing. The Igbos will never, if Nigeria remain one, Igbo will never be the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria because we don't trust them. Nobody trusts them. So why are you, Igbo man, Igbo woman, idiot? Nnamdi Kanu, they fight for Biafra. And I don't abandon them. They don't abandon Nnamdi Kanu for Peter Obi Olori Buruku. Instead of them to support how Nnamdi Kanu, will come out. If we have to destroy the whole structure now, destroy it. If you have to destroy the whole structure so that you can be free, you can go ahead and destroy it. We don't care whether Tinubu be Yoruba man. Destroy it. But Olori Buruku, they are waiting for 2027. You think Tinubu is as stupid as every one of you. It will allow you to become president. If you like, let them take all their political godfather out of APC. Tinubu will still destroy every single one of you because he's a criminal. So a criminal knows what to do to destroy the next criminal. You know when you are in drug business, they kill each other. Drugs. That's why America says it doesn't want any alien in their country. Take them out. Don't come and be killing our people. So if you think that you will bring Peter Obi or El Rufai in 2027, in this galloping system, not when Tinubu is there. And when Tinubu go, Yoruba, because the North will hold back to the power. And they will destroy every goddamn thing that Tinubu has done to build a one lovely Nigeria. Because you say you are looking, like Peter Obi is looking for one new Nigeria. They will destroy it. So the best bet, as we are saying, is for everybody. For the purpose of, for us not to kill each other. Let everybody go their separate ways. So we still have just about another 8 minutes before we start raising money for 30 minutes. And I want to be seeing the alert. Baga, Bogo, your £10, your $10. I pray you are ready with your wallet. My people, don't run away. So let's listen to this man of God for the next 3 minutes, 50 seconds. Mombo. That is the country you, Ulushi. I'm a PhD. Good evening to you, Brady Sexy. I am a PhD. We will fix Nigeria. We just need that good leadership. Maybe we should bring Showore and Nigeria will be a beautiful place. Ulushi. Even if you bring Showore 300 times, We cannot fix Nigeria. No, let's go and find a youth to come and fix the Oloshi. Instead of the youth to talk about how he wants to go and fix Ijaw nation, fix Biafra nation, Oduduwa nation, Hausa nation. They want to fix Nigeria. Criminals only. They want to go and chop money like Peter Obi and Yaya Bello and Tinubu and co. Poor bastard. No go better for every single one of you. This shorty. At least they think that my Instagram, they don't take them down. So now I can curse as many of you now. Because I always try to be careful with Instagram. But Mark, Olori Buruku, Mark, you don't like the truth. That's why I can have 500,000 followers on Facebook. If I talk about jiggy every day, as they do doggy style, up and down style, Mark go let everybody come and view what I'm talking about because they're Olori Buruku people. That's why Donald Trump said, no, we can't allow this nonsense. No gay, no lesbian in America. It is one man, one woman. If you don't like that, fuck off and go to another country. But because we are talking about how your life will be better, Mark doesn't like that. But all those ones, àbọ̀ abala wọn yẹn, wọ́n ní ká kọ́kọ́ lé kinní kan lọ́rọ́. Ẹ̀mú akẹ́yìn ìyá mi dáadáa, ẹ̀yìn ìyá lálùbáríkà, ẹ̀yìn ìyá tẹ jẹ́ òtítọ́ bí abiyamọ. They are in their 90s, 80s. Every day they say, Koiki, we are praying for you. One woman in America, grandma, she had not watch any other program. Koiki, they abuse them very well. And they pray for you every midnight. Nothing will happen to you and your family. Bomb bastard. Benny. She will record, she will. No, they like Amalo, Jesus or Muhammad. It will be like we are disrespecting our lovely Christians and brothers. Just if they like, bring Obama, bring Clinton, bring even Donald Trump, bring all those prime minister, bring the one from UK, Germany, put them in Nigeria, that Olori Buruku country. Can German and French people, Italy and Spain, put them in one room and leave them there for 64 years and see how they go kill each other. They go kill each other. Some bastard telling me to shut up. It don't go better for you if you tell me to shut up. I am Koikimedia. Èmi lẹ máa bẹ̀rù, èmi ò gbọ́dọ̀ níbẹ̀rù yín. Inshallah lórúkọ Jésù. Àfi tó o bá sí Ọlọ́run bá lókè tó ń fi iṣu ẹ̀ṣọ́ wa. Ẹ ní ṣoríire. Ẹ lọ máa ṣoògùn kẹ lọ múra dáadáa. Ọdún yìí máa dùn. Èmi náà dé tán. Let's go back to our real pastor. Look at the pastor talking. These are the real man of God. These are the real men of God, not the one that are collecting. You know them. Make I not mention their name. Say, Koiki, leave this man alone now. You know that man where the son go collect contract from the Fulani in the north. You know that one where the vice come from that side of the church. That short man devil, that Pastor Ruga. You know his name. Make I not mention his name tonight. So they no go say Koiki every day now the name you mention. You don't get another name to mention. No go better for every one of you. Moki, Mr. Arogundade, thank you so much. Mrs. Katrina Arogundade, àwọn ìyá dáadáa. Wọ́n no going back, Koiki. We go support you to the last day we get Yoruba Nation. When we get Yoruba Nation, go and find a job to do. But for now, you are on our neck. We go look after you. I'm Agbowo in 10 minutes. Don't run away. Pastor These are the pastor I want to wake up and hear all the day. This is not a new video. This is not linking with the new petroleum minister that Jagaban just brought to. This video has been out before we start Yoruba Nation. So this video is about 6 years ago. Let's see what the new petroleum minister will do. All these caricature criminals, galloping economy. Okay, àwọn kan náà wọ́n gbọ́ sound yẹn. Yeah, Mr. Radio TV, the name Nigeria will be terminated out of the world map. I love that one. The name Nigeria will be terminated out. I got to copy that and write it down. Emma Binu Mokilati Ekiti State, Ado Ekiti. I love Ekiti people. Mr. Jimo, leave them, White Lion. I told them that immediately they joined them together, that is the beginning of the problem. Mukib Yami Kemi Fashola. Yonkona won't bolenko, so mo mobiteti egbo. So I'm not too sure what you mean by that. But Eyakagbo, this part finished and then I will come and start our donation in a minute. All right, let's leave that. Okay, I think the problem was from the MixLR. Emma Binu, yes. Okay, somebody said on the Facebook, no. The sound I'm playing, you didn't hear it. Okay, let's play it back again then. It might be, maybe I need to release the sound from the, that's strange. So sound it, Baba Pastor Yo Jade, is that what you're saying, Mr. Sikiru? Mr. Radio TV. On the Facebook, they say they can't hear it. But enter our Lori YouTube, Mr. Brady, can you hear it? Because the Facebook is saying they can't hear it. That is strange because I'm streaming the Facebook and the YouTube together simultaneously. No audio from the pastor. Okay. All right. What I'll do is let me release the audio from the desktop. No, telephone. I'm talking about those on the Facebook because the Facebook is going on the software. We're going to play it back again and I'll monitor it from here. Let me see. Play. Don't worry, I can hold my money for this purpose. So let me play it back from here. Okay, all right, let's play it again.
I saw Nigeria in the hands of the Almighty God, heaven and earth. Nigeria was it crash landed Nigeria. And Nigeria was scattered into pieces. Amen. Amen. And it was divided into various races. And hence took the eraser and it erased Nigeria. He wrote another nation which I could not know. The second nation I saw the sun, and it was called the Son of Righteousness. And the sun set up the sun. And God told me, if the Son of Righteousness comes down in Nigeria, and we're going to suffer a lot. The third vision.
Amen.
Amen.
Please, everybody pay attention to a little boy called David. A young man saved from garage without wisdom of men. So listen.
Warning. From the third revelation.
Ẹ̀yin Kristẹni Nàìjíríà.
You Christian in Nigeria.
Yẹ bá gba òdodo láàyè láti wọ̀ lórí orílẹ̀-èdè.
If you allow the Son of Righteousness to go down in this nation,
ìyà ó jẹ gbogbo wa.
we are going to all suffer.
Tí òdodo Kristẹni bá ti collapse.
If the righteousness of Christian has been collapsed,
Ọ̀tá máa ń lágbára lórí wọn.
the enemy will prevail or have power over them.
Ó tún ṣẹlẹ̀ sí gbogbo wa lórí orílẹ̀-èdè ni pé.
What happened to all of us in this nation?
Òdodo ṣubú òní gbogbo wa.
Righteousness has fallen
falling or collapse. There is no more righteousness in the church. No more righteousness in the church. And you lie, they come back. The righteous one in the city is the wicked one. Speaking the truth, you are trying to silence us. I wrote something on the Facebook this week. What I said, I mean it. I cannot talk in the city that I don't say to the public. I don't want yesterday. I don't want lie and yesterday that I'm so you don't need to be told. The help of the Christian. But I want an environment that we should revive. All of us who call ourselves Christian in this nation. We are after money and position. Righteousness are falling away from the church. Righteousness are falling away from the pulpit. Righteousness are falling away from the church. Righteousness are falling in the lap of people. The neighbors are deceiving themselves. Pastors relating together with lies. The leaders are relating with authority. And the all our newspapers are full of lies. Somebody was killing along the secretary to government. And the secretary to the government said it was about the victim said the government was lying if there's anyone that says truth, we are using lies any nation that righteousness has lost, we will follow as well. I want to lay emphasis on today, and I will continue to say when she visited Prime Minister UK, when she was Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, the woman is dead now. When she came to this station, I keep on saying it. Nigeria is an artificial Amen. Now, all the wisdom and philosophy of God, I read this word on the nation. Professor in economics, professor in economics, numerous. The economic problem of Nigeria. One of the professor in economics is galloping economy. Only Minister for Petroleum tuntun. They have just appointed a new Minister of Petroleum. Only I will continue with 145 money. And I said we can continue with 145 except we have to Christianity members want to talk to Christian in Nigeria. Who is a Christian?
Humanity out of Christ. That's what we call it. These ones are not tested. In line with them.
Nàìjíríà tó fẹ́ ní education tí wọ́n fẹ́ ní health infrastructure wọ́n fẹ́ ní nǹkan náà fẹ́ ní ẹ̀wá náà fẹ́ ní gbọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ sọ̀kún ẹ̀rọ ẹlẹ́gbà yẹn. Gbogbo kọ́kọ́ kò tí a gbà ní wọ́n lẹ́jọ́ mọ́ mi rí. Àfáàfáà mi náà wá sí òun kí wọ́n na ọmọ aláàrẹ̀ ni orí ìrìn òpé ọmọ àdánù wọn. Kọ́lá àti Nàìjíríà bá gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tí a bá yege ìdíwọ̀n náà tí wọ́n sọkún. Ẹyẹ yege ní eré pa fẹ́lẹ̀ níbi gbogbo nǹkan kò sẹ́ni kẹ́sẹ̀ kò sí pa. Bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kọsẹ̀ kò lè rí òògùn lọ́sibítà. Kò sí náà kò sómi. Wọ́n kó bọ́ọ̀nù ọ̀nà lọ ọdún mẹ́fà wọn ò ní sí ikú kọ́ ọ̀pọ̀ aládùúgbò tán. Wọ́n ní Nàìjíríà ní sọkún ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n. Nàìjíríà tó fẹ́ ní education tí wọ́n fẹ́ ní health infrastructure wọ́n fẹ́ ní nǹkan náà fẹ́ ní ẹ̀wá náà fẹ́ ní gbọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ sọkún ẹ̀rọ ẹlẹ́gbà yẹn. Gbogbo kọ́kọ́ kò tí a gbà ní wọ́n lẹ́jọ́ mọ́ mi rí. Àfáàfáà mi náà wá sí òun kí wọ́n na ọmọ aláàrẹ̀ ni orí ìrìn òpé ọmọ àdánù wọn. Kọ́lá àti Nàìjíríà bá gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tí a bá yege ìdíwọ̀n náà tí wọ́n sọkún. Ẹyẹ yege ní eré pa fẹ́lẹ̀ níbi gbogbo nǹkan kò sẹ́ni kẹ́sẹ̀ kò sí pa. Bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kọsẹ̀ kò lè rí òògùn lọ́sibítà. Kò sí náà kò sómi. Wọ́n kó bọ́ọ̀nù ọ̀nà lọ ọdún mẹ́fà wọn ò ní sí ikú kọ́ ọ̀pọ̀ aládùúgbò tán.
Wow. Thank you so much to all these true men of God. Emma Bineta Lori Mixella, I realized that we're having difficult with the let me take this so that I'm not hearing myself back. There's been some kind of glitch around our audio tonight, but I've been able to perfect it quickly because I want to already Facebook work. But some of you might be watching, but you are watching because I'm streaming using my mobile phone. But I'm also using my software, but we are not using our big machine, and that means I do not put too much pressure on this laptop. Now, you've listened to everything. We are literally 15 minutes just to raise money now. I've lost an hour. I've lost half an hour, but we cannot lose the rest of the 15 minutes. So in this 15 minutes, we will open the phone line just for you to say, I'm going to contribute something today, tomorrow, or just to assist. The account details is on the screen. I'm going to bring it up in a minute as well, so that you can be able to see it. I will bring it up like this, and I'll also bring my face into it. I have a Koikimedia group. We will never come into that group and say, give us money. Nobody will say that. With myself, my team, to support Koikimedia. I always want you to see me when I say I need money, so that I don't want you to mix it and say, I say Koiki voice in here. Say no. I want you to see my face when I'm raising fund. Raising fund is part of a media ethic, especially if you do not want to have your platform to be corrupted by criminal politicians, as we know in Africa, mostly Nigeria. So to be fully independent, Mumbo, I want to change my background to my sign as well, so we don't have two Koikimedia donation, one at the screen, one at the back, and one at the front. So if ever we need fund, this is the first quarter of the year. Many of you knows how we do it on this platform. So what we do on this platform is interval. We come around and say, look, a support you. It is voluntary. You don't have to. You can just say, look, I'm going to listen to your crap and I'm going to leave your channel. There's nothing wrong. But I want to are dedicated, that believe that what we are doing here makes a lot of effort and sacrifice. We expect also to say we will chip in. Some are doing it already. Some probably forgot to do it. I'm sure you will not forget your tithe. You will not forget, your family when they are in need. We are not desperately in need, but we are just something that we believe that we should have a flow of cash to run this organization. We are not bloggers. I am always proud whenever it comes to this stage. My press card is just there. I'm being lazy now to stand up again. My press card is there. We are a full covered journalist. And I have said it, Fenyamo Yoruba, you have a great journalist to be, say you're a journalist. And we will continue to work hard. Most of in the last year, money this 2025, it go better past all the ones that we have been doing. We're not raising money to say, oh, because of Yoruba Nation. No. We are raising money because of Koikimedia. Koikimedia has been existing before Yoruba Nation. And we have done the same thing before Yoruba Nation. But it's just that Yoruba Nation has also given us, a bit of publicity. But we have been operating for years before Yoruba Nation. Adupe Fenyomo Yoruba. We cannot be mentioning names of people that are giving us their support because they do not want their names out. But we need more people so that we can have more fund to compete with other medias around the globe that already have backup of people that fund it. Mike Adenuga is funding CNN by putting adverts. I don't need Mike Adenuga money because it will control my channel. And I don't want my channel to be controlled. So this is the time that we will be calling out our account details, how you can help. So my team for the next 30 minutes to the end of this broadcast, because we don't want it to be more than 3 hours, would also be posting our account details. I already posted all the time on our YouTube post, where you can go there and find it. You can go on koikimedia.com, you can find it. But for tonight, this is how you can make the payment. You can pay me through Ruba. I have a Ruba account. Authentic. Ruba is a fully working Yoruba bank account. Saying they believe in it, that is your own problem, not mine. One day, even my Naira account might not work. But for now, it is still working. Because we don't know what might happen. Sudan Central Bank was destroyed during a war. If Nigeria goes into boom and the central bank collapse, we can all lose our money inside, including me, regardless of whatever I have there, whether it's 1 naira, whether it's 50,000. But for now, it is still in operation. So if you want to support and you just say, okay, I'll give you £2. I'll give you 100,000 naira. The first bank is 30 96 80 88 48. I'll repeat that again. First Bank 30 96 80 88 48. I have also a Binance account. If you need it, let me know because some of them are not on the screen. The UK account is a business account called Tide. The sort code is 040605. The account number is 16906228 for those of us in the UK. If you're just going to send it through the PayPal, one of the bad things about Nigeria is PayPal doesn't work there. That is part of the jungle. But in the UK where I live, where the business is registered, I'll be filing my tax return, I believe this month, because I've been receiving some emails, but my accountant is going to do with that. So we're an organization. You can do PayPal, musakalam1@yahoo.com. The Musa Kalam is spelled MUSAKALAM1. We have the Kofi, which you can click on the link. We also have a GoFundMe that has been operating, but it seems that it's a bit slow. We've not reached our target, but we've not closed it. Some have said, Koiki, why don't you have a Cash App? Cash App is no longer working in the UK. And since Koikimedia is not yet registered in the US, we hope to. We're working on it. Yes. Very soon, Koikimedia will be established in one of the states in America. And maybe that will give us access to have a bank account in America. We can open a Cash App and all the Zelle and all that. But for America, for now, if you're struggling to send money, you can send Western Union. I do receive Western Union. With my name, that's all you need. My telephone number, and I can pick it up. It will help. Every donation is voluntary. It is not by force. You don't have to give. But for every time you give, you are helping the cause of this platform to grow and fight the injustice of the Yoruba people. It is ethical. As long as you are paying, for those of us in the UK, the BBC TV license that is not talking about Yoruba people, that is talking rubbish, then you are also increasing their network. Because BBC is all over the world. So if you say, okay, we're not going to donate, but you live in the UK and you're watching BBC, or you don't watch it, but it is your duty to pay. People go to jail for TV license. So it's just to encourage us, because sometimes people don't understand when you say, oh, Ewa donate, Ewa fun alowo. They think that why should I come and give you money? Just watching your YouTube. Okay, but you pay for Netflix. You pay for Amazon. You pay for Prime. You pay for all these things. So why can't you pay for watching this? It is worth it, because the 3 hours sitting down here is not a joke. So we appreciate adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń ṣe, tẹ́dẹ̀ ṣì ń ṣe, tẹ́dẹ̀ jẹ́ kó sú yín. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ ṣe, tẹ́ ní, that's fine. We appreciate you as well, and we're grateful. But will they stop us from campaigning? No. But if we have enough, there is a lot we can do. We can share that on the social media. There is enough that BBC have, and they cannot do so much to support Yoruba Nation. Because BBC agenda is working for the British government. Is a British Broadcasting Corporation. It doesn't represent Igbo, it doesn't represent Hausa, it doesn't represent Ijaw people. It represents the British interest. So if you're truly part of the movement, you should be contributing to a channel like this. It's not just a channel like this, it's also towards the movement, which is a different thing entirely. You are not contributing to me because you are paying to say, this is for Yoruba Nation. No, you're contributing to Koikimedia, the organization, like BBC. Because part of when I registered the company, I said it is going to be for media purposes. So I pray many of you will do. And if you're still not too sure, Elekpeme +44 74 044 05917. Those of you using my video, it is important you also allow these to be used on your channel. Video me. At some point, we might stop you using my video, because you also have to help us. I've never asked you to give me money from your channel. Most of you, your channel has advert. Mine doesn't have advertisement. So Teba cut the by out and you're using any other of my part of my video. I watch your videos that you have used and brand and use it on your channel. I can flag it down and I will not have any apology for that. I am the one speaking, not you. Ojú tèmi ló ń rí lórí channel yìí. For the last 4 years, I have not asked any one of you to give me money from the money that you are making out of my own video. It is my video, not yours. So I hope that this particular one I'm doing will flow on your channel. If you do not, I will monitor it. If you use any of this video that I've done tonight, and this particular one is not included, then I will decide with my team moving forward whether we want our video to be used on the social media. I will flag it, and you will get strike on your channel. And nobody will beg me. I will not listen. I've not asked you to give me money, but let people watching you on my channel to also see this as the video belongs to me. It doesn't belong to anybody. It is my own copyright. And I hope the message is clear. No video. I appreciate it, but let this particular one tonight, this one, Timon show flow the channel, because some of your people that are watching you want to support me. But I am not there to be writing comment to everybody, say, this is my account details. If they have it on the screen, it will be better for them to see it and they can donate. And I don't need your own money because I've never asked any one of you to give me money. So So that is about it tonight. I got to prepare and go to bed. It's another day tomorrow. As we are preparing for the night vigil, we pray it will come as quickly as possible. When I don't have a date, I don't have a time, we should all go and prepare. That's all I've been told. So mo kí gbogbo èèyàn wa pátá tẹ́ wo program wa lálẹ́ mo kí mọ̀mísí mi dáadáa, mo kí àwọn ìyàwó mi, mo kí àwọn staff mi. They're working round the clock. We have now added 4 more people to the 25. That means we are now 29. You can imagine 29 staff is not easy to work with. Tá a bá ní funding, it will be very difficult. We have added 4 extra because of the upcoming event. And I don't have to give all the details. So, and on that note, Moki Bugboila and for joining. Mr. Richard Alaba is waiting. This man traveled from Lagos to Ekiti State for the rallies that we've done in the past. He hosted one himself. He has joined many rallies. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lÉkòó ẹ kú palẹ̀mọ́, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lógùn state ẹ kú palẹ̀mọ́, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lọ́yọ̀ọ́ ẹ kú palẹ̀mọ́, Ondo, Kogi, Kwara, Ekiti, Ọ̀ṣun. The Yoruba rally is coming. I don't have a date. I've not been told a date, so don't think because I don't have a date. But the announcement is coming soon. Bashedimari from the Professor Adebanji Akintoye, the leader of the Yoruba Self-Determination. Thank you so much. Yoruba Space and Odua TV supposed to pay you tax. Well, like I said, I don't even need any one of them to pay me. As long as they go with my instruction, I'll be more than happy. They're listening to me. I'm sure they will do so. That is all I've asked them. I've not asked anybody to pay me. Moki brother me, Onak Radio TV. Thank you so much. Yawa Kemi Fashola. Thank you so everyone. You know, it's been a fantastic night. I decided not to come out yesterday because I would have said anything. People will say April Fool. So I just decided, you know, I'll take a break. If you don't see me online, I'm working behind the scene. One of my auntie called me and said, Koiki, I'm always busy. Busy working for Yoruba Nation and also working for my own family, just like anybody. So mo kí gbogbo wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí o, àṣeyọrí la máa ṣe. Adélẹ̀lérí lórúkọ Jésù Kristi. Ẹ lọ gbàdúrà, àdúrà la máa fi jagun yìí. Kò ń ṣe dandan ni pé kó lọ bá babaláwo. I have not forced you to go and see babaláwo. If you know how to use the Quran to fight, use it. The Bible has a lot of things that you can use to fight. Many psalms. Use it to protect and we will use it to fight back. But the biggest fight is your mind has to be prepared. We are not the previous generation. This generation will destroy things. Do not joke with us. You get the message. You behind the scene watching. This is not the generation of the past that are scared. Yes, death means nothing to some of us. If somebody die, the rest continue the journey until the collapse of that jungle called Nigeria. So don't think you can scare with death. And most of you will die anyway. Dumb bastards. Thank you so much, Lori Facebook. I won't be mentioning names. It's late now. It's coming up to 11 o'clock. We are same time with Yoruba land right now. So there's no like 1 hour ahead and all this rubbish. Only UK, no nonsense here. One of the most criminal countries in the world. Destroy the real identity and the borders of many places. We will destroy their last empire by God's grace. My name is OLAYOMI KOIKI. A very good night to you. And remember again, please do donate and support this channel. No. Every little helps, Tesco says. Thank you so much. God bless the Biafra. God will release Nnamdi Kanu. If not, Nigeria will be destroyed as well. God will save him until he's out. Tinubu, stop using Nnamdi Kanu as your last joke, or your last card, rather, for the North. Release him. He's not a criminal. You ran out of Nigeria as well at some point when your life was under a threat. Nnamdi Kanu is not a threat to Nigeria. He wants a Biafra country. Let him go. If not, Nigeria will still be destroyed. And you will not be able to stop it. Good night from me here. Love you all. And I'll be back again whenever I'm back. I don't have a date, time. Follow all my channels. Most importantly, follow me on Twitter at Koikimedia. Continue to pray, but we will get there. Oloye, love you too much. Babakitoye, I'll be seeing you very soon again. Inshallah. Good night from here. God bless us. Yoruba Nation, no retreat, no surrender. Give us our nation and we will go. Don't give it to us. We will destroy anything that comes and try to stop us. Odaro.